All right, X marks the spot. Welcome to Wallride X, the Wallride exclusive, the Wallride experience. My name is Dez, aka FlippinBoards. I buy, sell, trade, and collect rare skateboard decks. You should too. That guy right there, 30 years in the game. 3-0, man. He's got decades on decades. Whether it's on the board, whether it's making boards, Mr. Sugar, Mr. Unified, Marko, Sharko, Jazbinsek.
What's up?
Oh.
We're going back to the 90s. Tonight's guest was one of the early switch stand skaters. He has a super smooth style, known for his creativity on and off the board. Legendary artist and skateboarder, Gino Perez. Welcome to the show. Yeah, Gino. Thanks for coming, man. Much appreciated.
Nice to see you. Nice to meet you, man.
Meet you too.
Got the swag, the drip, the wall ride.
Cool, man. Yeah, I've known this guy for probably that long.
30, 25, 30 years.
Yeah, I mean, crazy dude.
Yeah. So, Gino, where are you from?
Born and raised in Los Angeles, yeah. Highland Park area. When people were like, where the hell's that back then? No, I don't know.
When Highland Park was Highland Park.
Yeah,
I know what that was,
man.
dude.
It was like ghetto when I was there. Yeah, now it's popular, cool, gentrified spot.
Yeah,
you know, it's cool. Yeah, you can skate through there now.
Go to York, get some vegan donuts, no problem.
All that. It's cool. Mom still lives there. Brother still lives there. Yeah.
How did you get into skateboarding?
I was actually buying cigarettes and alcohol from my dad. You know, I was walk to the corner. It was like late 80s. And I just, Mijo, go get some cigarettes for me. You know, write a little note for me. It's when you can do that. Go to the corner and like, I remember buying the cigarettes, grabbed the cigarettes, had a little flask of whiskey with me. Like this little kid, like, yo, came out and I saw these skaters like flying off the curb. Stylish. I mean, it was more neon 80s stuff with the Alva boards and the Dogtown boards, and they had these cool chicks with them. They were all punk rock and stylish, flying off the. And I was just mesmerized, man. I was just like, what? I didn't even know what this was. You know, they came, they, you know, skated out in front of me. I was like, just standing there with my cigarettes and my whiskey,
Looking cool.
you know. Yeah, and then they were like, "Yo, kid, you gonna drink all that?" And I was like, I didn't even know I had it. They're laughing at me, and I'm like, what? And they'll sit down, little homie, like. And I was sitting there watching these dudes skate, and that's when it started. I was like, I just want to do that. I don't know, it just got me.
Wow.
So I went home and like almost smoked a cigarette, and I gave it to my dad. I was like, I want a board, please. He was like, what the hell is that? What are you talking about? My dad was a big gangster, so he didn't even understand what that was.
Yeah.
So that was when I was hooked, and I begged for a board. And then, you know, all the sisters and everybody pitched in what they could. We were so broke. And I begged for Steve Saiz's board.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, that's the board I want. Because my mom's like native, you know, half native, half Mexican. So big culture in our family. So I saw the native board, and I was like, that's what I want. You know, you look at all the boards, and you're like, yo, that's gravitated towards that.
What size was that board? And let's talk about the sizes, like from like the 80s and then 90s, and then let's say today, what size, you know, you skate.
Well, that board was
How
my
does that
first
change?
like pro
like-
board I baked for.
It was a big one, a fat
It was a
one.
big
like,
one, yeah. It was like a 9-2 something. I don't know.
9 or
and
10
no
maybe,
nose, you know,
short
at
nose.
all, big tail. And I remember I learned kickflips on that board.
Wow.
Yeah.
What
And
year was
I learned
that?
it pretty quick. 89,
It's a long time.
89, something like that. Yeah, and I got that board, and I had that board for like 2 years, dude, because I couldn't. I would drill the holes back to make the tail last, you know. And we were so broke, so I was just like kept that board forever. So yeah, kind of full circle with Steve. So yeah,
We're gonna talk about
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
We're gonna
yeah.
talk about it.
You learned a lot, though. I mean, you're saying you were kick flipping with that, so you were progressing.
I was a little dude, and like I remember seeing those skaters. I would skate with those dudes that I met. They were like adults to me, but they were, you know, probably like just in high school, and I was in the elementary. And they kind of took me under the wing a little bit, and they were kind of good.
Yeah.
So, and I had nothing to lose. In my head, I was like, yo, I'm just gonna do that. Like I didn't know what fear was, because at household was super gnarly. So I was like, dude, yeah, I mean, I have no future anyway. What am I gonna do? I found something I loved, and I just like jumped into it, just like anything I do. Yeah, so yeah, skateboarding kind of saved me, man. So I had no fear. I was just doing stuff.
Right.
I didn't even, no second thought.
Which is, you know, for skating, that's like, I wouldn't even say that's half the battle. That's like more than half the battle, right? The full, you know, full commitment.
No, I would just jump on stuff. I would just like, yo, kick, I'm gonna jump on it every time.
Yeah.
And I just would land stuff and like, you know. Yeah, but it was on that skateboard though, I remember.
Well,
Should we pull a board?
yeah, that's what we do here.
All right.
All right, so you're a creative man. Well, I'm a creative dude too.
Mhm.
Not as creative. I mean, this is just changing up the game, but I wanted to give people an experience, right? You said it. You went and got your first board. Well, I created these surprise decks as a way for someone to like give somebody a board,
Yeah.
but you don't know what you're gonna get.
Let's go.
I'll let you.
Let's go. Let's go.
Oh yeah, bam.
The trash.
See what you got.
Oh, dude. Of course. My boy Lance. Dude, this is going to be a long story, dude.
Yes, that's what we're here.
But before you say it, this was
Was it?
my first board.
Oh, it's your
Lance,
first board.
my first board. Lance.
Damn, they came out in 2000 though when you were over there.
Yeah.
He said 2000. And dude, you
No, that's it.
if you're kickflipping this is like a massive.
Damn, look at that thing.
So we're gonna talk about Lance Mount.
Yeah, damn, this is sick. It's an OG?
This is not the OG, but it's the Series 1 when they first started doing
Yeah,
the
they're super
reissues.
flat. Look at
Yeah.
that.
What year?
This is the 2012.
2012?
You know how they have like series every year they drop a series? This was part of the first series.
Can you talk about the number on the top, Des?
Yeah, so the 2012 right
It says
there.
2012.
You know.
So that's a collector's. That's old. That's a long time ago.
Yeah,
still.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Are these printed the same way? No, huh? 'Cause
Same-
They were
no.
screened. They were screened. No, then.
Heat transfer.
Yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That's
heat
heat
transfer,
transfer. Yeah, Lance.
How'd you guys meet? And how did Lance influence your career?
Dude. Lance was like everything. Everything. I would skate like just the local spots like Glendale High. I mean, he was from Alhambra. So it's kind of like more the area pro of North, kind of close these little cities, you know. So we'd skate like South Pass and like the Sears building, and like I was real little. I would just like hand me down boards at that point still. So, dude, Lance would just start filming me because I would do just odd tricks, you know. And I was skating like with like local homies, and I'd go to Glendale High. And it's really popped off at Glendale High. And Sock and Shiloh would be there. And it was like World Days, you know. And those dudes would come, the girl guys would come. It wasn't even like girl, it was still World. Yeah. So it was like 1991, 92. So I get hyped when they come, everybody would sit down. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna skate with these fools, you know? Like,
Right.
dude, I can do that trick. Like, I got them down. So they're like, who's this kid? So Sock would film me, Socrates, and they'd get clips. And then Lance would come with the firm dudes, Joe Gruber, the first dudes, and they would like, yo, dude, and I would skate with them, you know. And Lance started like, yo, let me give you a board, you know. And I was like, what? Because I'd be like, yo, can I buy a board off you, $10? I only have like $5, $10. You know, Lance was like, yo, here, yeah, for sure. Because Lance would film me, so he's like, yeah, here's a board. So I'd ride some firm boards, like hand me down $10, $5, you know, my little lunch burrito money or whatever. And he would come around and he'd film me so much that I thought I was gonna get on the firm.
What?
I was like, yo, dude, because you know Wes and like James Kwal, like I kind of started skating with them.
Western Korea.
James Kwal, and then like kind of hung out with those guys, and then skated with Shiloh a lot. And at the same time, like it was funny. It all happened for me like a little bit all at once. Like so, Sock had footage of me, and then he would give it to like, or Shiloh would vouch, you know, film and like, oh, let's put Gino on World. And Mark was like hunting me down kind of, because Lance sent all that footage to Mark.
Gons?
Yeah, Mark Gonzales. So I was like, he's like, yo, I sent like your footage to Mark, you know? I was like, Mark who? What are you talking about? You know? Like, I thought I was going to write for you. Like, in my mind, I was like, I know I can't afford you. I want to pay you. Like, you know, I got my team. Like, I was bummed. I was like, dude, no.
What?
You know, kind of my little head. Then I was like, Mark, who? Whatever. He's going to give you a call. So I was in school, in high school then. I was like probably 15 or 16. So I was like, yo, Mom, some dude Mark calls me. I don't know where he's gonna. I don't know what's up. Like, and he's like, Mark Gonzales. You know, I was like, what? Whatever. I didn't believe it. So 2 weeks go by. You know, you're not home. You missed the call. That's it. You know, you don't got no pager or like, you don't got no.
So you came home from school.
I came home
your
from
mom
school.
was
My
like,
mom's
"Hey."
like, yo, some guy Mark called you. I'm like, what? Damn. All right, it's over. Like, I missed the call. He ain't gonna call me again. He called me again a week later, and I was all bummed. I was like, damn, that was my chance. Whatever. And then I was like, kind of skate a lot with Shiloh a little bit. And Shiloh was like cool as fuck, you know? So much style. Like, I wanted to skate like those dudes, you know? I was more like those dudes.
Shiloh Greathouse.
Shiloh Greathouse, yeah. He is funny. So Mark was like, yeah, let's go skate. Meet me over at near Rip City.
Oh yeah, on the west side.
You know that little two-stair curb? That little school?
It's like a Manipet also.
Yeah.
I think Devon Song used to skate it.
That one. So he's all, meet me there. I don't know
McKinley School.
How am I gonna meet you, dude? I ain't got no car. Like, so I ditched school, took the bus with my homie, you know, because Mark's not, you know, just come meet me. And he didn't realize how young I was, I guess, or whatever.
How old were you?
I ditched school. I was probably like 16.
Okay.
15, 16. Ditch school, go there, take the bus. I was like, what bus do I take? Where am I going? My homie ditched with me, my homie Aaron. And we got there, and I was like, where's this guy? So I call him payphone days. So I was like, yo, where are you? He's I'll be right there. And he come in his little Volvo, and he opened his trunk, and it was all ATM clipboards.
Wow.
Oh, it was ATM clipboards. What?
So I was like, yo, and he handed me some boards, and he took off.
You just took off?
Yeah, I was like, are we gonna skate? Like, don't you want to see me skate? He's like, no, I saw the footage. Like, I gotta go. You know, Mark, I gotta go. You know, I'm all right. So I didn't know what to do with these boards. So I hit him in a bush, and I went skating the sand gaps.
Santa Monica Sand Gaps?
Then I went, and I came back, and I lost the boards. I was like, I forgot what bush I put them in.
No way. Oh, you forgot where they were.
I don't know where they were at all. I was
That
like,
sucks.
where's the boards? And we were looking like all day, and I finally found the boards, and I was on the bus, got home late. My mom's like, well, you didn't go to school. What was going on? I'm like trying to explain to her. She was like, who the hell's Mark? No, you can't, blah, blah, blah. I'm all, but I got bored. Where'd you steal those boards? You know, I was like, damn, not even worth it. So I had all these boards, but they were ATM clipboards. And I was like, and then Lance was like, yo, did you get, like, did he hook you up? You know, I was like, yeah, he gave me some boards. But ATM click, I don't know if I ride for him. I don't know what. He just gave me boards and left. And he's like, no, hang in there, you know. And then I was like, damn, I didn't talk to Mark for a little bit. I was just getting these boards. And then I was at Glendale High skating with Sock and Shiloh. And Shiloh was like, in my mind, he's like, yo, you want to ride for, like, you want to get hooked up for World? And back then, it was like, I was like, sick. And I was like, yeah, dude, I don't know. I think I ride for Mark, or I don't know what's going on. So I go to the payphone, put my change in there, dude. Call Mark, of course. I'm like, please answer. And I just like, yo, Mark, dude, I think do I ride for you? Like, what's up? Like, I think they want to hook me up. And he's like, yeah. And he told me the whole story of Rocco and Blind. And I was on that phone, quarter. I was like, dude, my burrito money's gone. You know, and he was telling me the whole thing.
The whole fallout with
on the payphone at the skate spot. I'm like, yo, yeah, okay. So do I ride for you? Dad, like, what does that mean? He's like, yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna tell him no then. And ever since then, the loyalty between me and Mark was like, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna ride for Mark, you know. And he's like, respect, dude, cool, that's sick. I'm like, I just found out I rode for him. I'm like, damn, that's cool.
It's amazing.
But Lance was hooked all that up. Lance put it all together, filmed me, gave me boards.
Lance Mountain.
Like saved my life.
Wow. Shout out to Lance Mountain.
Yeah, I love you, Lance.
Yeah.
Shout out to Shiloh.
Right.
And Sock.
And
right.
Sock, all those dudes, dude.
So many skaters.
Yeah.
Made people's career, man.
Man, that's,
Leo.
showing love,
Shout out
right?
to that guy.
Showing love and want, you know, to put you on. But then at the same time, like, they're giving you the opportunity, but you had to ditch school. Like, there was a sacrifice or something. You gotta decide and make that decision. And for you, it was like worth it.
It was a no-brainer, dude. Like,
think about it. Like Highland Park, that's like northeast LA. That's like hours to get to the Sand Gaps, to the west.
Homie,
side, right?
it took
on
me,
a bus.
dude. I had the, you know, the little the little map thing they give you.
Yeah.
and it tells you, and then as a bus driver, it took me 2 hours.
2 hours. Yeah, it's a whole process.
And I was
just to
like,
get
what?
there.
Downtown, and then where? And then the beach.
It's gnarly.
And then you got to get back home after.
I had no money, dude. I was just like, I begged the guy to let me get back because I did. Yeah, it was hard.
Quick question. So you were saying like you got hooked up with some firm boards. You got hooked up with, ATM boards, right?
Yeah.
And you said you were riding hand-me-downs also and stuff like that. So basically, preference-wise, or you were just like, I'm going to skate everything and just learn, like if I'm skating a 9 point whatever, and if I'm skating something else the next day or next week or
No, I had a preference pretty much. Like, he'd give me I would like, yo, let me see the boards, and he would be like, you probably ride this one skinnier, All the boards are pretty skinny. They were changing a lot from like the.
They were like, smaller than these. Like,
yeah, when I'm talking
size?
about I'm talking about like from Steve to like, I mean, skateboarding changed so much
So
in the,
fast.
like 2 years, dude.
right, early 90s.
Dude, and I was like right there. So I was
7.5.
Yeah, they were
6.
pinners, dude. They were like
Skinny.
7.5. They were small. Well, I mean, I had a Vallely, I remember. I had a Vallely, it was a double tail. I had some like Shiloh. I got boards. I got some random like prototype decks from World, One was like a slick Vallely with the the farm graphic.
Oh, the farm, barnyard.
So they were gnarly boards,
Yeah,
and then it
that's
went to like the 7.5 in the mid 94, 93.
Right.
But they were kind of odd shapes. Like I skated some like Aggie boards, some blind boards, like some weird stuff. Mark would always cut out. We'd skate everything when I was skating with Mark. He'd be like, "Yo, let's skate these longboards and let's go buy Ferragamo dress shoes and skate in them." And I'm like, "Dude, can I just have the $300 from the shoes and get to my mom?" And he's like, "No, dude, let's skate these shoes so when we get on a regular board, we could do dope tricks."
Right.
I was like, "What?" I'm like, "Hey, these are slippery,"
Yeah.
It was like that.
It's like kind of like training with the weight vest on or whatever.
Like gnarlier, dude.
Yeah,
like
basically.
with the shoes and the longboard. I'm like, I don't want to, dude. And we just cruised. He's like, it'll get you like. I was like, yo, but I just want to do flip tricks.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Want to
flip on. I mean, I'll rock them now all day long, but
Yeah.
yeah, he would like. It was dope. It was cool. Like hindsight, I was like, yeah, that was sick. But I was always like fighting Mark, like, why I gotta what? All right. What? But he was just innovative, yeah.
Let's pull the next board.
Let's go. Surprise deck numero dos. You got the
But
hang
that's
of
cool.
this.
You put him in those bags like that.
Thank you, man. Yeah, just to make it more fun, It's like you don't know what's in here.
Yeah.
Making
The
it
build-up.
fun,
Right.
I like that.
Like, cause
entertaining.
like you guys said,
exciting.
yeah.
it's been decades, right? Like skateboards are now, and maybe they've always been, right? Pieces of art, and this is just like another fun way to collect art.
Skateboarding and art hand in hand. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what made me.
That's some ASMR right there.
All right.
Ooh, show this to the. Yeah, hold that up.
I got a good story, dude. I got a good story with some old Mark boards. Damn. Yup.
Boom.
That's sick.
That's the because he just launched his new brand, Unofficial Guns, and so that's one of their first drops. They did a silver dip.
So these are silk screen.
And you got like everything,
These
man.
Yeah, man, I love this.
Oh, they're numbered. Oh, that's still
Yeah, numbered. It was
Did he sign this
only
one?
50.
he didn't sign the board, but it does have that COA right there, the certificate of
Oh, there it is.
authenticity. Yep,
Yeah,
and
thanks.
that's signed by him.
This is like
Yeah, show the
all-time
graphics
classic,
now.
always.
All right.
It's so funny holding these, like, because a lot of my like childhood was or younger years with Mark. So it's like when these when I was skating with them, these were just old decks,
Yeah.
Like, gee, I got a closet of those. Do you want to grab? You can have those things.
Now they come with certificate of
Oh, man,
authenticity,
yeah.
the nostalgia.
Oh, I love it. That's the way
Yeah.
it should be. He deserves. I mean, but I know Mark in a different way, slightly different way.
Right,
So
right.
Just like this is crazy.
So where did Mark live? Because you lived in Highland Park.
I live in Highland Park, and Mark lived in off of Overland. You know where that big Mormon temple is? With that
West side?
Yeah, he lived in a little apartment right there with his girlfriend Lauren at the time, and Lauren was going to school to be a lawyer or something. And, she was rad. They were a good couple, like but yeah, they lived together in a little tiny apartment, man. And he had so much shit in there. Like, I would go there, spend the weekend with him, or get school and spend the hang out.
Skate with him?
And we just skate, like, and he had a car, kinda, like, he had this Volvo, but I don't know, he'd come in the Volvo, pick me up sometimes, and not, but I would stay in the little apartment there, and, yeah, a lot of cool stuff went down there, man. I'd watch the old blind video, like, outtakes, he'd just, like, tapes, I'm like, let me put in videos, you know? Well, what is this? I'm like, is this the blind video? Like, well, and it was all the outtakes and all, all the, like, rough footage and stuff, and Spike would come over all the time, and Ed would send him all kinds of packages,
Nice.
I'd be like, it's crazy, yeah.
Where did you guys skate?
I always wanted to drive to the beach or drive to UC. We skate UCLA a lot.
UCLA? Okay.
A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wilshire, UCLA.
What's your spots?
Yeah, dude, like, skate there, though.
Right.
I was like, dude, can't I just take your car, please?
How far was
Well,
that?
because
Like,
I
mile?
try to keep up with him, and he'd be in the street, like bombing.
Literally
And I'm
skating
like,
the
dude,
streets.
Bombing the-
like cutting cars, like, go. And he's like, yeah, he's good at it. And I was just
Yeah.
like terrified. I was like, dude, my mom's gonna kill you if I die, And he's cutting, dude. He's like, all right, I'm gonna get on this, dude. You go in the street. And I just like bomb on the sidewalk with him. Yeah, it was fun though, dude. I could barely keep up though, and like, we would skate to spots, and then skate all the way home. So it was like not only like skate blocks and whatever. It was actually transportation. But he would make that. He'd make it like an adventure, man. Let's stop here. All the little cuts. Let's eat here. Let's go to this shop. Let's check out these clothes. Let's go and like, cause he liked to smoke cigars. He liked to like buy hats and like, he liked nice things. He didn't have money then, but he liked. So we'd stop and like we'd go to Rodeo and like skate there and go into like the Chanel and shit and like
Yeah.
yeah, it was cool, man. But we skate everywhere. I'm like, dude. I was in shape, man. I was a little kid, ripped.
Was that 60-40 days, or was that still...
60-40.
It was already 60-40?
Yeah, because ATM, it turned into 60-40, like, right at that cusp. Like,
Okay.
Fabian and Joey, they were all on early 60-40, but they, like, went to New York, and then they did the whole Menace thing. Yeah,
Yes.
but that was that cusp right there. And I just stood on, like, I was loyal to Mark always, like, I was just like, yo, I mean, I was still kind of young though, you know what I mean?
So what was Gonz's vision for 60-40? How did he see it, and then, how did you experience that brand?
He wanted it like to be more like, let's go do drawings and print these drawings at Kinko's and make them boards. It was more like an art project almost. It was more like, to me it was just like, hey, I remember, for example, he started Cools Incorporated, and I was like, hey, I'm gonna start a clothing company. Do you want to ride for it? I was like, yeah. So I was the first ride because I was just there, like, yo, Gio, you're gonna ride for this because you're gonna do, I was like, hell yeah, dude. But we would go to like literally go to Kinko's and do collages and draw and just have fun, and then go to Frisco and give it to Phelps, and they'd be Thrasher ads.
Oh wow. Sick.
Like here.
Yeah.
There's a drawing I did, like, we hang out in San Francisco, and with Tommy and all the, Jim and like, so it was kind of cool, man, to go to UMB and hang out for a sec and like go eat at a nice restaurant, and like, it was pretty cool, man. It was more like art, skate. He took me to my first museum, took me to like my first airplane ride, like, yeah, it's crazy. It was like that. It was more like an art project, and he would ask me, yo, what do I call Cools? Like, Incorporated, Cools and Company, I'm Incorporated. And he would just go, all right, cool, that's it,
So that was apparel.
I was apparel,
right?
but 60-40 was,
Dex. Hard goods.
yeah, Dex. And they made shirts, we made t-shirts and like stuff like that.
Who was in 60-40 at the time?
It's Fabian, Joey, me, Lee Smith was on, Larry Moore, he was from Long Beach, Ron Chapman,
Yep.
Doug Diaz was an M.
Doug Diaz?
Yeah, all like,
George?
Stephen
George?
Kales, George Morales.
Sad?
Simple as death.
Yeah.
Stacked.
He still rips, dude.
That was a stacked team right there.
It was, yeah. And then we had some like flow riders, I guess,
Yeah.
like from, I never knew who those dudes were, but yeah, they were like all in Midwest somewhere, or like Arizona, or like hooked some dudes up.
We got one right here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
this is
Right behind you. Check that out. We'll
Yeah,
do a little swap.
yeah, I have this
So-
one. I
Do
had
you
this
really?
one. I didn't bring it though.
95, right?
Dude, look at that. See, I'll
I
skate
don't know how you
this.
got. Yeah,
Yeah.
you could
I'll
skate
skate
that.
that right now. It's
That's dope.
flat, dude.
I don't know how you
Yeah,
guys did that.
flat.
Good Manny.
You see that flat?
Manny's.
Now
Is
they're
that-
all like exactly. They're all like super like concave now. The decks
It's like chocolate decks. You remember they super flat?
super flat.
So flat,
Dope.
bro.
Yeah, I remember this. I remember he drew this on a little piece of paper.
Oh, this is Gon's art?
That's
Ron Chapman.
Or Ron Chapman art?
Yeah, that's Ron. He always did the fart,
He did the farting?
and the clowns and stuff.
was he one of the co-creators?
Yeah, him and Mark started
Okay.
60/40.
They started together.
Well, ATM Click, I think, and then
Okay.
they had like disputes with the way things were getting done, and they said, you know, fuck that, and did 60/40.
Yeah.
Who was Rich Metaver?
He was the dude that did 60/40. Yeah, he was up
was-
in Watsonville. Yeah, and he ran.
He was the guy behind the brand.
Well, Mark
Like,
didn't own it. Ron, they didn't own it. They were behind. He funded it, and like
Okay.
it was like Slime Ball,
mhm.
Union Wheels,
Simon Woodstock.
Simon Woodstock, Union Wheels. There was just a bunch of Cools Incorporated, 60/40, People Skateboards. There was
A
like
bunch
that.
of brands
Mhm.
under one umbrella.
Yeah. So yeah, he owned all that, and you know, they had their disputes. I mean, I remember Mark was leaving to go to Real
Why?
because they weren't doing what he said. They weren't doing graphics he wanted. You know, I mean, in my eyes, that's how I saw it. That's kind of what he told me. And I was like, yo, dude, if you leave, I'm just gonna stop skating. Like, I was so like, you know,
Creative.
yeah, man, I was just like over, like, no way, I can't, I'm not gonna skate without it. Or,
Right,
you know what I mean?
right,
I'm
right.
done, and I'm kind of doing more art, and I just wanted to be an artist, like strictly, because you know, your cutoff age to be pro is like 25, 24 then.
Really?
You know, yeah, it was like nothing. It was like, fuck it. So he was like, no, stay, run 60/40, like, do it, you know. So I stood for another 2 years, and it was kind of too long. And I put James on, and I tried to get Weston on, but he was loyal to Lance, you know. But I wanted him to get paid, you know, because he would pay him. So back then it was like skateboarding had no money, so it was more like give me my $600 a month and my, you know, magazine ads for $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
It was like it's for love of skating.
Right.
I mean, Mark wasn't getting money at all. Simple, he wrote for Simple Shoes,
Mhm.
and I was like, dude, I'm not gonna ride those whack ass shoes, dude. Are you kidding me? I wanted like the Converse, you know,
Yeah.
what Guy was wearing, or like those dudes. I was like, these things are, dude, I don't want to look like a whack ass, like, full skating these shoes. And he's like, oh, come on, they're not that bad. And I'm like, sorry, dude, I love you, but I ain't skating these whack ass simples.
Do you ever? So you ride these slick boards too?
Yeah, I rode this one like, these got spongy though, for some reason. Like, I didn't like the way they sounded, the pop of these, you know? I would like literally get like a grinder and like grind it off to deal with the nose.
Wow.
Yeah, but yeah, dude, I had a bunch of these ones.
Yeah. That's my only 60/40, but it's like I'm hyped on it, you know.
They're rare, dude. They're
Yeah.
rare, man. Crazy. Look at that. Like, that's
It's dope.
crazy,
This is yeah.
Dude,
You don't see concave like
that's nollie
this
flip all
anymore.
day, dude.
Yeah.
Like flat, just flip.
So I heard that Gons turned sad pro off a sponsor me tape. That's what I heard.
Check it out.
Without even going, this is MBD. This normally you go AM,
Okay.
you pay your dues, then you go pro.
Right.
Gons, I think I'm not sure if this is how it went, but like he turned sad to skated pro from a sponsor me tape.
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah. I remember watching George Morales sponsor me tape and sad. He's like, should I put this guy on? I was like, Dad, this fool rips. Like, you know, where's he from? He's like Compton. I was like, dude, we got to skate some sick ass Compton spots because of him though, because you can't go in there, and he lived there, so I was like, damn, these are like tons of spots out here.
Word.
Yeah, like the stage and like all kinds of it's like crazy, but yeah, it was from a tape for real, and George too.
gave him like a model, like a pro
Like
model?
we just sponsored him first, and he's like, Gino, what do you think of this dude? I'm like, damn, dude got more tricks than I do. Like, you know, he's rips, you know. So Mark was like, all right, let's go, like, basically put him on,
So
because
Gi-
he was really good.
So Gino, you're basically saying that Mark handpicked all the skaters on the team.
Yeah, it was so
Like he
small.
was,
The
he
teams
was
were so.
involved. He like
Yeah.
he
involved
picked
in
you
it.
up, picked you, and Sad, George.
Well, Mark didn't. I guess he picked me, but Lance showed him me,
Oh, put in the work.
Right.
and then Mark was just like, yes, like I was on before I even knew it. It really, I didn't even. I was so young, like I was just happy to get boards,
Right.
But I don't know if that's flow or what. I didn't. I just was like stoked to get boards, but I had to ask him though. Like
Yeah.
like Joe,
Because you got that offer. You're like, I'm about to say.
at the spot. I got the offer.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we want to give you some boards.
That's
What's
a
up?
trip, too.
It was just like, yo, what's up? It wasn't even like. It was like, what's up?
Right.
Back then, it was like, what's up?
Yeah.
And you're just like,
So then you told Shiloh, like,
I was like, no,
No.
dude, it's cool. Like, Mark, I'm right for him. He's like, oh, dude, no problem. Like,
right. Word.
So we had Jim Gray on
Mm-hmm.
Acme. We talked about a lawsuit. So Jim Gray had a lawsuit with Steve Rocco. So here there was a lawsuit. Rich Metaver and Steve Rocco had also a lawsuit. Similar thing than what Jim had. And I'm not sure, but was that the end of 60-40?
Yeah, I
The
think it
lawsuit.
was. Yeah.
Do you remember what
Well,
was it about?
I think it was
The
about
lawsuit?
some ad.
some kind of ad, right?
Yeah, talking shit
Simon
on
Woodstock ad.
Rocco,
I
Simon
think
Woodstock.
so,
That's what
right?
it was. He lost all this money with this lawsuit
Mhm.
and couldn't like. I mean, he was around for a while though. I mean,
Mhm.
kept us on. I was kind of help running it for a bit.
So this was around like 96.
Yeah, probably like 96, 97. I think Mark was on Real like that, 98, 99. But 97 probably the end of. That's so long than that.
Des, what do you think? Another lawsuit, huh? That
Damn.
Steve Rocco, like, this is.
Well, it sounds like there was this kind of like dark period, early 90s, but there's a lot of innovation still happening within skating.
Totally. Mhm.
But in regards to like maybe financially, it was a darker period. But then it seems like around this 96, it's like the beginning of that, what we call it the golden era,
Mid 90s.
mid 90s.
Mhm.
And then there is starting to get, money starting to flow in. And so it's kind of inevitable that people are going to have, I guess, some disputes or whatever.
There was a lot of that.
Just seems
There's a lot,
just
yeah.
seems like
Yeah,
Rocco-
owning the
Rocco's
company
making
then was like, because people were just bootlegging all kinds of stuff and like
Right.
getting away with it, just like, yo, till you tell me to stop.
Right. Till that cease and desist letter comes out.
And every company was broke.
Right.
Like they didn't have a lot, they didn't have millions or anything. It was
Yeah.
just like, yo,
We got some questions
yeah.
from Victor Vasquez. Who is Victor?
I'll take
Oh,
that.
dang.
Put this back on the wall. Give
So,
you that.
who is Victor? And then I got a couple of questions from Vic.
Vic is like one of the
Yeah.
oldest homies. He,
Mhm.
oh, dude, I used to go to Valsurf, like, cause of Vic. Like, Vic would film us all the time in his little Supra, like a little Supra, an old little boxy Supra. He'd come down, pick us up, and just film, like, most of my shit for 60/40.
Who's a
Most-
amazing filmer.
Oh, dude, like,
Dude, crazy.
but just dedicated, like, coming out with you, taking you, like,
Yeah.
picking you up, dropping you off. like,
angles.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he filmed a lot of Mark stuff too. He has so much footage. I can't imagine what he has, but yeah, I see him. We reminisce a lot.
Yeah.
Vic's the man. I love that guy. But yeah, he was always the main filmer for most of my stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, early days, 60/40.
So we have some questions
Mm-hmm.
from Vic. All right. What was it like growing up as a skateboarder in the 80s
Yeah,
in Highland Park?
horrible.
Which is not what
Scary.
Highland Park is today. as we talked
Terrifying,
about
bro.
it.
Homie, I
Yeah.
would have to come,
So,
dude.
Yes, I want to know.
Dude, I would have to. Okay, I'd skate to school, right? But I had a route, because all the essays and the homies would be like, back then they could loiter like in the on their stoop. Let me see your board, homie. Sometimes you'd be like, yo, and they'd be like, I could kickflip, I could ollie. I used to skate. And you're like, oh, all right, dude. And they give your board back sometimes, but a lot of times they're like, thanks.
Oh, for real?
Aw.
So I couldn't afford boards, dude. I was like, damn, dude, come on. But I had some Cholo cousins that get them back sometimes. And I'm just like, yo, don't even do that, dude. But yeah, it was sketch. I'd have to take a route home. And there was only a handful of skaters at my school because they were all like,
Yeah.
Cholos or like, skateboard it was a small group of kids. Like punks. alternative kids and the skaters. We had our little area where the weirdos, I guess, I don't know, but yeah, and then it was all cholos, you know, because it was nuts, dude. Like at my high school, Franklin High, in Highland Park,
word.
with the banks in the back. So we used to skate there all the time. It was sketchy, dude. There was a hole in the fence where everyone just walked out. Like nobody stopped you. Like you just walked out the school. It was sketch, dude. It was gnarly, but it created a lot of good character, a lot of good dudes. You know, a lot of good graffiti, a lot of good, like, back then it was like graffiti skating.
What was your first introduction to art? Was it?
Oh, my dad was a tattoo artist
Okay.
and a sign painter, and like he always was painting and drawing. He was a real big addict though. He like self-destructive cholo guy from like you know, a gang in LA his whole life, and my cousins and my uncles and all them. But skateboarding, you know, redirected. So, but he was always painting and always had that cigarette in his mouth, you know. But I think he just always wanted to be an artist, you know, and they couldn't because of the time, and like the homies would be like, nah, yes, you can't do that, you know. But he just got stuck in that, like, you know, that's why I live the way I live, because I just want to like do what makes me happy. He never got to do that, you know. But yeah, it was hard to see like him like go down while I was skating. You know, he was in prison.
Yeah.
He robbed the bank on York and Fig, ran to the house, and like I saw that, like he's like, shoot me, motherfuckers, you know. I jumped out and was like, no, I ain't gonna shoot my dad. My little brother's crying, you know, and like had to try to like absorb that. He did 10 years for that, but I was kind of glad because I knew he was safe in jail, and like, you know, it was a weird thing to say, but yeah, I mean, a lot of trauma that dude caused, but. I had skating, so it like it helped with all that. And you know, he was a real artist. He would like tattoo in prison, and I remember just sitting there, tattoo dudes in the house. You know, it was a lot of culture. You know,
Right.
so like
A lot of
a lot of that good like I used. But yeah, I mean, he was an artist, dude. So ever since I was little, I always draw with him and paint with him, and mijo here, you know, put that, you do it like this. So I learned how to draw like fine art first. Because I thought that's, you know, that's what art is, but it's just expression, you know, you do what you want later. But yeah, dude, he was he was an artist. My mom too.
Oh, what?
My mom, she draws and paints and sews, and I'm basically a product of those, exactly those two people.
Runs in the family.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Like she taught me to
runs in the fam.
sew. Yeah, like I'd rip my pants and mom sew my pants because she was always sewing, making stuff, seamstress. And she's like, no, you got to learn. Like, I'm tired of you keep ripping your pants. Like, and then it became, no, I'm going to put a patch here.
Yeah.
Oh, no, gave me a little style. Like, oh, a little, you know? So it was a mixture of like skate punk / early, but there was a time for it, you know, it was sick. Let's sew a patch on my pants. So, you know, like, do that for me.
So you're literally part of that.
Literally.
But the early wave within skateboarding and the street skating, basically the influence of street skating artistically, because you just mentioned Lance, you mentioned Gons, yourself, right? So how did it feel looking at boards and that change, that shift, and then the opportunity to put a graphic on the board or some art there, or even in the ads like you mentioned?
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, well, skateboarding lends itself to art because it's expression. Your board, your pro board, you come in here and you see all these colors, you know.
That's my first.
And you know, you smell these boards, and that's the first little memory I had of like, yo, this is what I want to do. All the color, you know, it just like hits you like like a wall of art. It's like a gallery.
Yep.
Yes.
You know. So it reminded me of going to like museums. I was like, this is like a skate shop,
medium, man.
It's like a skate shop, but in a square. You know what I mean? Not a rectangle.
No, it's dope. It's dope.
Yeah,
But
so
I'm
it would
loving
just
it,
fit. It just fit with everything
So,
I knew and seen and like loved. So I was like, yeah, of course, it's like no brainer.
And
I didn't even like try. It was just that's what happened.
Wow, it's just cool to like. Gons maybe had some influence on you, but I'm sure you had an influence on him too, like artistically as well.
Yeah, I always because I draw over stuff all the time. You know, we were drawing, you know, a lot. Gee, check this out, drawing on napkins. Dude, I remember. I got a good story. I remember we went to Musso and Frank's. He liked to eat there. He liked to eat fancy steakhouses and stuff. And I'm all, let's go to Musso's. Yeah, after skating. So we go to Musso's, and we saw. He liked this one table, so we sat in this one little table in the corner. And he was drawing, right? I think he was always drawing. I'm always drawing with him, you know. And then I was like, hey, isn't that Nancy Reagan over there? Because she came in with she came in with her like bodyguards, you know. Like, I was like, that little lady.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Nancy Reagan. He's like, oh, dude. And he drew her real quick.
What?
You know, Nancy Reagan. And she sat right next to the booth next to us. You know, this big, like, security or whatever.
Yeah.
And he's all, go give her the drawing.
What?
I'm all, I can't. What? Just like CIA or what was this? You crazy? So I got her, went to the bathroom, and she went to the bathroom, and like I got out of the bathroom, right? And I ran into her like, oh hey. Then I had the drawing. I was like, oh, here's my chance. So I was like, hey, I got a drawing for you. And she's like, oh wow. And then I was like, I'm gonna say I drew this shit, you know, because it looked good. Mark could draw really well. So I was like, she's like, oh what? And it said Musso Franks on the napkin and all that. She's like, did you just do this? And I was like, no, my friend did it. He made me come give it to you. But I didn't mean, you know. She's like, oh, you're such a sweet, kind young man. She was like, wow, that's so kind of you. I'm gonna keep this. And I'm like, damn. And I went, and he's all, what happened? I'm all, I gave her a drawing, dude. And she loved it. I said I did it. And he's all, what? I'm all, no, I just pointed at you. And he was like, what? Yeah, it's crazy stuff like that would happen. Yeah,
so
dude.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah. So she still has it.
Man.
Who knows?
So
I don't know. I think I went off topic, but whatever.
No, that was a fire story, though. Shoot.
There's a lot of them, dude.
ready for the next
No, but
Victor Vasquez
Oh, yeah.
question? All right, so you guys were on a filming trip, Reno, Nevada, with a 60-40
I don't even remember that.
60-40 team.
Uh-huh.
Reno, Nevada,
These are directly from Victor?
from Victor.
Okay.
There's a couple of questions. So what Victor was, saying, because he was filming you guys went to Reno, Nevada on like a filming trip,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole 60-40 squad. And there was a meeting in the hotel. And two skaters, Sad and George Morales, I guess got kicked off in the hotel.
Kicked off the
While
team?
they were on the trip.
Oh, damn.
So Victor was just, wanted me to ask you how, if you remember, you guys were driving back to LA with like two of the team members,
Yeah.
being in the van.
They're
being
off, though.
Off the team.
But they just have to be in the car, in
Like,
the van.
Was I on that
Like-
trip?
I don't know.
Dude, I don't remember
Remember
that.
that?
No.
No?
No, I remember us being in Arizona. I don't remember that, though. I don't remember them being kicked off. But
No.
he would have a better memory of it from me. I would put down. When they got back on, I guess. Because that was like the middle of...
Because you guys, I guess, were filming for the video.
Mm-hmm.
And then I don't think they had a part in the video, Sad and George Morales. So the whole team was filming. And then when the video came
That's
out, these two
right.
people did not have a part. So they
Yeah.
were definitely, by the time
That's
the video came
right.
out,
Yeah.
they did not have a part.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
right. I don't remember the reason, but I remember it now. I remember they got
Mhm.
they didn't have a part because wait, Sad didn't have a part.
Sad did not have a part. His footage went to 401.
That's okay. Yeah.
So Victor filmed that.
Got it.
Gave it to 401 video.
I don't know the
It was
reason.
a video magazine.
I think I was out. I think I kept out of that.
The politics. of
Yeah,
skateboarding.
because I was just kind of young and like,
Mhm,
yo,
mhm.
what happened? I don't know. Who knows what happened?
But did you say that they got back on the team? you
I
think?
thought they did. I
saw
thought like it was cool after that,
know.
and then they didn't just get apart and they were like off. I don't know.
Damn.
I might be tripping, but I don't really remember the actual.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What happened?
Drop
Like
a comment, Victor. Give us the story.
Vic, what happened? I mean, you
Shout
know
out
more
to
than me.
Victor Vasquez,
I really don't
he
remember
really
what happened. Yeah.
Yeah, Victor really had a good
Yeah.
conversation with him.
He knows a lot about a lot in skateboarding.
So Gons left
Mm-hmm.
and created Crooked
Mm-hmm.
out of Deluxe.
Mm-hmm.
If
Skated
Gon-
for real, then did cricket.
Crooked, yeah.
Gave him his own thing. Yeah.
hmm If Gons would stayed on 60-40, what do you think 60-40 would be? If Gons,
It would be crooked.
It would be Crooked.
It definitely, because they let him do whatever, drawings, all his graphics. Like, they just let him be an artist. That's what he wanted for 60-40.
Mm-hmm.
But Metaver kind of cut, like, and like, oh, we got our artist to do most of your boards, stuff like that. It would have been crooked.
Creative differences
Yeah,
from the
it would have been
management and the
100%
skaters.
crooked.
You see that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
The bosses and then the skaters and there's.
Yeah, they conflicted, dude,
yeah, it's
especially with graphics. I remember that. I was like, dude, I don't want Homeboy to do my I want you to do my graphic or me to do my graphic.
Mhm.
It was very hard to get, like, we had to tell him, like, I want my, the idea, and then he would have the artist there that did all the graphics. So it was pretty hard. Mark got some graphics. Ron did, but it was like rare.
Next question.
Yeah.
You were skating lots of airwalks back then.
I was, yeah. I got airwalks.
Were you on airwalk? That's the question.
They gave me flow for a long time, and I wore sample size, so I got the crazy ones. I was get the J Lees with the stripes, but with the crazy olive color, or the leather top. Like I was like, no, this is sick. Sample size is sick.
Yep.
Airwalks.
9.
9. Yeah.
9.
Yeah. 9.
Badass shoes. With like a
keep them toenails cut. 9. Yeah, Airwalk was sick. It was sick back then. They had the
dope ass
ones,
shoe company. Sick
Yeah.
as shoes. Yeah.
Yeah, you can skate them right out of the box too. I remember they were like Vans. You had to break them in. I skated half cabs like no tomorrow. Because I was like go silver tabs, a white T-shirt, and some half cabs, dude. Like that was the uniform. With the little pinner board with no graphic.
The Airwalks. I'm trying to remember like the shoe store that used to sell all the Airwalks.
Dude, everyone's they were huge back then.
They were huge.
Jason Lee's were big when they came. Yeah.
Monster brand.
Yeah.
Tony Hawk.
I got Airwalks for a long time, yeah. And then I got I mean, back then you kind of got hooked up a little bit by everybody. It was kind of like cool to do that. You didn't really like have to be solid with one shoe, especially for flow. You're not really on a team, so you just kind of get like the Converse back then were cool too. The suedes, they were just everything was a real simple shoe, like a suede, basic suede, white bottom. So Pumas were cool, Adidas were cool, Converse were cool, Airwalk was cool. They were just super simple shoes.
Next, Sean Renos questions. He used to work at 6040, now works for NHS.
How the hell?
Do you remember by any chance doing a demo?
Nope.
It was past Lancaster. It's 120 degrees.
Oh, wow.
I think Aaron was with you.
Aaron Roney?
Aaron Roney, maybe? Maybe. How were those times?
My brain was cooked because I don't remember that, dude. 120 degrees?
But you know Aaron, right?
Yeah.
Aaron was killing it.
No, that's my stepbrother.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom and his dad, they've been together for 20 years.
Super good skater. Like,
beast.
Yeah. He used to skate with you and him, and he was doing tray flip no slides at Hamilton.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, like 25 years ago.
Beast, yeah.
120 skating?
What about that? Tell me more. What I do?
What melted?
Yeah, my brain, because I can't remember. Shit.
Well, next question from Sean Renos.
Yeah.
The meaning behind 6040.
Oh,
By any chance? Because there's multiple,
I'm going to tell you.
versions out there.
No, I'm telling you the real one.
The real one?
Before, what do you think it was?
Well, I mean...
Yeah, what do you think it was?
I thought back in the day, which I thought was really cool because it's like 60-40, like 60 physical, 40 mental, or vice versa.
We kind of use that.
60 mental, 40 physical. We talked about the fear.
Right.
It's like...
Right.
That's what I thought, but that's...
We kind of use that in ads, but no, that's not what it's about.
Diversion.
I think you're ready. I don't think you're ready.
Wait.
So what's the real story behind...
All right, so
the
Mark liked this movie called Bad Boys with Sean Penn, not with Will Smith and Martin Lawrence. So he'd watch this movie and I was like, what's 64? Like, what is it, dude? And he's all, yo, that movie Bad Boys? And it was my dad's favorite movie. Like, because, it was all juvenile hall and like young tough kids, And in that movie, they go, like, they say like, I don't know how much time he got or something like that or whatever. And Sean Penn answers, or one of the characters goes, 60-40, man. I got 60-40 or something like that. So it's from that movie, Bad Boys. There's a phrase in that movie, and they say it a couple times, and it's from Bad Boys with Sean Penn from like 1981 or something. Yeah, so he got it from that movie.
Because Sean is asking if it's 60 for the team and 40 for the skaters. Is that like some kind of a split? Like,
I wish we got 40 down.
Financial split.
40,
What the hell? Yeah, that was a good cut.
That's So, but he's not sure. But he wanted me to ask.
No, it's from Bad Boys. It's from that movie. Sean Penn says it, or one of them say it, 60-40. Or we'll do a 60-40 split, man.
You were close, Marko.
Yeah.
From a movie, yeah. From that movie. That's exactly where it's from.
Did you ever write graffiti?
Yeah, I used to write click with a K. Everyone wrote tag back then.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to write click and like.
I did
you
not
was
know
in
that.
Yeah.
I knew you were an artist, but not graffiti artist.
Yeah, I wrote click. Yeah, it was way before ATM click. So yeah, I mean.
So next question is from Chase.
Oh God.
So yeah, who's Chase?
Oh,
My ex-roommate.
The
He's still with
homie.
Chase.
Chase. Artist. The Art of Chase.
The Art of Chase. Yeah.
The art of chase.com.
Yeah.
Word.
Awesome artist. Yeah, graffiti.
Awesome
He'd
artist.
been around for a long time,
Yeah.
dude.
From Belgium.
From Belgium. Yeah.
Solid dude.
Yeah, one of the first guys to do all that, like in that cut with the skate. Yeah, big, doing it kind of big. You know,
Big,
like
yeah.
back then, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I met him
Big
from
artist.
you, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I used to go. Okay, how I met? Dude, I know this guy. Come on, dude.
I was gonna ask, like, how did you guys meet? You gotta tell me.
I was over skating. I was done with skating. I was like, yo, I'm just getting boards from Mark. Like, I'm just being an artist, you know, skating the fucking sand gaps, right? And he comes up, bro, what's up, Gino? I'm like, what's up? Who are you? Like, yeah, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, dude, you writing for anybody? And, dude, you know, on the hunt for Red
Marko was
October over
ready.
here, dude. And he was like, yo, we getting boards or what? I'm all, yeah, Mark's just giving me a board. I don't write for anybody, you know. And he's like, yo, here, try one of these boards. I'm all, oh, cool, man. But I don't need a board. Like, no, just skate it. Tell me you like it, you know. Smooth, like, finessed me in. I was done, dude, writing for anybody. I was like done. I was like, yo, I'll just skate for fun. Like, you know, I don't want no, like, you're going to take photos. I got to go over here. I got to do this. Nah, chill, small cut. We're cool. It's cool. You know, finessed me, dude. And it just here's some boards. I broke these boards. I never break boards, dude. I was like, these boards are weak. No offense, but it's before you got the good wood.
Right.
It was like when he first started. I was like, "What did you make these at on a plane?" And I was like,
Maybe that was
At
part
the
of
wood
his
shop,
plan,
dude.
though. Maybe that was part of his plan to get you
sneaky,
in
you know?
deeper. You know what I mean?
so I was like,
Definitely.
"Dude, I can't skate. I broke a board. I haven't broken a board ever."
Like, what?
They said, "No, the wood's gonna get better. The wood, I promise." You know? I was like, "All right, like cool." Then I'd see you at courthouse, and we skate courthouse. I was there all the time, but
Yeah,
dude,
West LA Courthouse.
try to give me some whack boards at first, dude. Now look at him, he's all sick now. This is when he
Yeah,
first
right.
didn't know about boards.
Yeah.
25.
Now you knew, but it was like you were on a budget, like you were a little company.
And
That's what I liked.
Learning the process.
Yeah,
Learning
but
the
that's what I liked because it reminded me of 60-40. Like, no big commitment. I could be an artist. Let's just have fun skating, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
So that's why I was like, dude, small, tight company, and I can handle that. That's cool. You know, it reminded me of like that. That's why I was like, I gave in. I was like, yeah, let's do it. All right, cool. It was fun, dude, writing for you, man.
It was good times. So
Yeah.
Chase was my roommate. I lived with Alec.
Dude, how many people lived in
And-
that damn apartment, dude?
In the summer,
Dude, like
we had,
90 fools
dude,
from Europe would be.
Thir-
I'd
no,
walk in and
13
I'd walk in and be
people.
like, what language are you
13 people in the
speaking?
limit.
It's like French, Belgium, Slovenia. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell are these guys saying?
from
Yeah.
all over Europe.
Skateboard.
Yeah.
And you had those fools from Italy that would sneak the pants.
Yeah.
Dude, the diesel kids, dude. They would
Yeah.
come. I'm all, why you got all these diesel pants? Let me get a pair, dude. Yeah, here. They were surviving. They would steal diesels from the factory, right? And they would bring them and live here for like a year, just slanging diesels.
Word.
Your house was
This-
gnarly, dude.
Yeah.
You needed a passport to get in your house, dude. There was like customs at your front door, dude.
One morning,
There's an
I came
X-ray
out-
machine,
I came out
dude.
of my room. I was like, it was like 13 people like sleeping.
Yeah.
Homie, I could be like,
Let me go.
Marko here?
Cause
Marko,
you
is
know,
that you? Get up. You took
It
care of
was.
all, these fools owe you
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
Dang.
it
Chase
dope.
was one of them.
Chase, yes. We all came.
All
back.
you guys just like the balls to come to another country and like try
Yeah.
to make it, and you did.
Yeah.
Well,
Wild, dude. You guys had like a lot of heart, man, to do that.
Here's the thing: Los Angeles is a very popular skateboarding
Was that what it
destination,
was?
You know what I mean? I mean, in my opinion, I still think it's the best city in the world.
Totally.
I know Barcelona is sick and all that, but it's the best city to skate.
For skating, yeah.
Like best spots,
Right.
weather's incredible. You know.
You guys really
That's why
really
we all
did
came out
something.
here.
You guys really came and like made it work, man. I couldn't do that. If I went to another country and started from scratch and didn't even know the language, I'd be like, I'm going back home, dude. Later.
And you're putting it all on the board.
No,
You're like
yeah,
straight
and you're
up.
just like all bored and learning the language while you're trying to skate and get
Yeah.
into this all
Yeah,
this stuff. You guys did it, man. Like Chase,
Chase,
all you
yeah.
guys.
Super successful.
All the
artist.
international
Chase.
fucking players
Chase,
in that
yeah.
little apartment, dude.
If you go in like Venice, right? He's got Art Melrose. He's got
Oh,
art on
dude.
buildings, inside buildings,
Wow.
outside of buildings.
Dude, he's like, yeah. You can't go around LA and
Yeah.
not know his murals.
That's
you
what's
know?
up.
So, question from him: were you the first skater rocking the beard?
Ooh.
You know what?
Ooh.
Okay.
Let's think about that.
Like, I don't want to say yeah, but yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Okay, check this out. When skating transitioned for me, I started making my own clothes and I mean, now it's normal. You could dress however you want and look however you want and just wear whatever skating. But back then, it was like nobody was doing that, you know. So I was like, fuck, I'm gonna write crazy shit on my board. I'm gonna like make my own clothes. I'm gonna like grow my beard, like, you know what I mean? I was just becoming the real me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I was just like, yo, this is me, and I love skating, so whatever. But I got a lot of weird, like, I don't know, like, feedback. Like, a lot of people didn't recognize me anymore, you know? I'd be sitting next to a homie, and they're like, Gino, what? Like, you know, like, blown away, like, I'm standing right next to him, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, fool, it's me. But, yeah, I think I did it, like, one of the first.
One of the first.
Mhm.
Who was another bearded?
Well, Haslam was a bearded guy,
Oh, yeah.
but
Haslam.
that was mid
That was
2000.
A little later,
later?
though.
A little late,
right?
yeah, a
2003.
little bit. Yeah, it was a bet. My brother was like, "Yo, grow." I was just like, I'm sick of shaving, so
Mm-hmm.
let's grow a beard, see who goes first." You know, it's just a boring thing, and I just kept it. It gave me more freedom to like, not disguise, but like turn into the, you know, me. Because you know, when you're skating, you want to get paid, you want to wear the gear, you want to like. But I was getting in trouble after a while because they're like, "Dude, you're not even wearing any of our stuff. You're just making all your like, yo, I just put a sticker, you know, or like, but you're not wearing anything, you know."
What were you supposed to be, or not supposed to?
You know, maybe some Puma gear, maybe some like, yeah. I mean, I'd wear the shoes because they were skate shoes, but it was hard. It was like, skateboarding was then. You couldn't do that. If you wanted to get paid.
Right.
Speaking of Puma, let's talk about Puma now.
Another 4 hours.
So, Puma is the only.
Damn, where'd you? Are these just
So
Are
these are called the suedes. This is not what you used to skate
yeah.
back in the day. This is now a new. It's like a reissue of their
Right.
like suede
Yeah,
skate
this is-
shoe, whatever. But let's talk about this. So Puma, so all the major shoe brands,
Yeah.
Nike, Adidas, Vans, Reebok, New Balance, Converse, they all entered skateboarding.
Yeah.
Puma is the last shoe brand that's still not in skateboarding,
Yeah.
but it tried
Oh yeah.
with you
When you say not in, what do you mean by that? Like,
not having a team,
Oh,
not
okay.
having products in skate shops.
Right.
They tried with Gino.
Well, Donger was like one of
Donger
the
and
first
And who
major
else? Yeah.
ones. It was Dylan Gardner, Kian Liu, Donger, Ryan Posabon. He wrote from
So Dylan
Guy
got-
Hartley.
Okay. So it was a full team.
It was a big team. Yeah, it was
Big
like
team.
dudes. Yeah, BMX guys, some BMX dudes. But
Late
with
90s?
ads in the magazines.
Ads and mags. We did Thrasher, Transworld.
Mm-hmm.
Like, but it came off more of like a lifestyle.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because they had their
Well-
look. They had their, you know, yeah.
Were you meeting like other Puma athletes, like?
Oh man, dude, these soccer players, they would take us on real around the world trips because they were international.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we'd go to like Malaysia, Taiwan, you know. I mean, and the budget was like ridiculous. So I was like, dude, I would get on the plane with these guys. We're going to China or Beijing for like 4 weeks.
What?
You know, and I was like, I can't go that long, you know, like that's crazy. And we wouldn't take anything. They would have stores all around the world, and we would just take a backpack and just get laced up there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they'd have stores
Sick.
everywhere, so we just get laced up and then leave all the stuff there and go home. Like,
Wow.
you know, don't bring anything. Like, you come just with a bag, like, and some boards. But they made boards too. They made
boards too?
everything,
What?
dude.
No.
They made.
really?
I could have just rode for Puma. Like, they made everything, and their skate shoes were sick. And I was designing for them for a long time. Dude, somebody skated these.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was designing because I was sample size, so They're like, yo, try these, try those, you know. So I got a lot of cool kicks.
Yeah.
Fire.
What
Yeah.
was your ad? Was it in at the Glendale High School? You had an ad.
The Puma ad,
I
yeah.
think you did like an ollie. Was it an ollie tail
Nolly
slide?
tail slide on that big high wooden little handrail. Yeah.
What magazine was that in? You know?
Maybe Transworld. Like
Transworld?
That? Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
I think they ran with Transworld a lot. I think mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Why do you
Sick.
think they didn't pop off? Like,
You know what? I
What do you
think
think? Yeah.
I think they were not. They were so big. Well, back then they didn't. I mean, Donger was really pushing it. He was kind of the head guy on Puma, like that really led the way. You know, they really liked his look, his braids, his ollies. Like they kind of like. And then I got on, and it's funny the way I got on. Someone just like, "Yo, Puma's looking for shoe right." Well, the Puma shoes, like what? And they're like, "I give them a call." I literally called them.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Yo, I skate for blah blah blah. Well, come down, get some shoes." I was like, "What? These fools don't even know." I went down there, showed them like some stuff, some mags or whatever. Like, yeah, get some stuff. Yeah, here, talk to so and so. They didn't have a skate department. It was like a woman running like 4 different other departments. You know,
Okay.
it wasn't like that. They were just like, maybe it was a tax write-off. I don't know.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't know. They weren't really. They weren't skaters running the skate. You know, it was more designers and lifestyle-y, you know. So I guess that's maybe why I didn't catch, or skateboarding wasn't ready for the mainstream shoe.
Maybe they were too early.
Too
Right.
early. I mean, this was
what year was
dude.
this?
This was like
90s?
yeah, late 90s.
90s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they were early.
98, 99, 2000.
Yeah, they just expanded to basketball like maybe like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like the pro basketball.
I mean,
No,
I would.
it's like the only
So,
like major shoe brand that's not in skateboarding.
I would get
And,
like Vince
you know.
Carter's and stuff, and like before he went to Nike, like samples and skate them.
no way.
Yeah.
What?
That sounds.
I would have all these basketball shoes, you know, because they kind of look. I could skate them, you know, flat bottoms.
Yeah, I used to skate something like that because I'm like, why not? Like, let me try it. So you actually skated some of them?
Yeah, the Vince Carters I would skate, and then they get like all these other basketball heads that never came out with the shoe because they'd all go to Nike, you know.
Yeah, you got the Nike samples. That's how I knew it because the size 9.
So I get the Puma Vince and the crazy crazy
Sick.
ones, dude. I wish I kept most of those, but I just like, you know, they just get lost to time. But yeah, man,
But
I guess it wasn't skate. It wasn't skaters. They didn't know about the culture that much. It was more like lifestyle, in my mind.
But you said they let you design. For
They
them
did.
At the time.
I mean, man, they paid well. They paid good. Like, if I stuck a sticker on anything, they were like more than generous.
Photo incentive.
Photo incentives.
Can we talk
like crazy.
Can we talk about that? Because that don't exist no more.
Nah,
Doesn't
that's,
it?
I know what I'm saying.
The,
Doesn't
the
anymore.
photo incentive, no, because
Just because it's IG.
there's no more
it's-
really no more magazines.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It's too much.
But back in the day, can you talk about that? The photo incentive. You put a sticker on the board, and a brand will pay you.
Yeah. Like if I was riding one
Yeah, one of the boards.
and I put a sticker on there and you can see it flipping and then you get ledge that you can read it. Because if you kind of can read it, they give you like $200.
Mm-hmm.
If you fully read it, it's like $500. Yeah, so. And then if you're wearing the shoes too, that's another little couple ducats on there.
Is that based on luck or it's like actually?
They literally
strategy?
count in the photo.
Mm-hmm.
Boom, one, okay, do you see that there? You're wearing the hat, you know, that's 200, 200, like they add it up.
And that's how skaters were getting paid.
Yeah.
Photo incentives.
Okay, but if
So
that's
you were
how-
just like a
Yeah.
product whore.
A billboard.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
But
like
when you
NASCAR, dude. You're like
when you're-
Budweiser.
When you're doing tricks, though, are you thinking that like, all right, I'm gonna do this trick?
Hell yeah!
It's this way.
I'm gonna just kickflip everything.
and double. I'm gonna
Get it.
double up right now.
Get that? You're right there.
I'm a jackpot.
Ching, 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 ching. I'm a double flip. That's not even cool anymore. Triple flip.
Yeah.
Give me that
triple flip.
sequence.
So no, that's pretty cool, man. That was a cool way for.
They don't do that
skaters
no-
to-
or
No, they don't do that no more. No, because now it's all everything is on
Social media.
social media.
It's way faster.
It's like
It's
in
instant.
and out. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no pain for the.
You can't be like, I don't want to get
For
that
footage.
trick. You got to like
Right.
do the whole part in 1 week.
Is Puma? They're still not in right now.
I don't think so. They tried to get back in a few years
rare.
ago with Joey Brzezinski,
These are rare joints.
but
then.
it didn't happen.
Where'd you get these? These are like the
We
skate
got it
shoe,
from
huh?
the homie Trey.
Oh, right on.
Shout out to Trey
Shout
for
out to
bringing this
Trey,
in.
man.
Very cool,
Yeah.
man.
What size are these? Hold on.
Sick ass.
The collector's just going to
So-
steal everything.
I'm like, hold on, man.
I think they're trying in Mexico.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
Oh,
or
what?
they did recently.
they might be coming back.
They might be
cool,
coming
yeah.
back.
They
I
might.
don't know. Yeah.
They might need your creative.
There's an opportunity.
You know what I mean? They need
I'll mess that
OG.
shoe up.
She said, for the
I'll
better.
put a boot heel on it. No.
All right, so let's pull the next board.
Yeah, last surprise deck.
Hold on. Before we do that, Gino, can we
Yeah, we can go through some stuff.
one of the 60-40 decks or
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no
you got
60-40
some.
decks in there though.
How about we just look at this
Yeah,
stack?
we just
Let's look at the stack.
Yeah.
Gino Perez brought his collectible boards. Just
Let's
a
start with the
small
board.
sample size.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. Just want to go.
Oh yeah, this is actually when I met Steve like 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Chase knew him,
Oh, what?
and he introduced
Yeah?
me. Chase introduced.
Oh, Chase.
Yeah, because
Okay.
I was like, Steve Saiz was my first board. And I love that dude.
Hold that up.
Yeah. So it's my first board. So I told Steve about the story. He's like, dude, I got a board for you, man. So he came over. He's an artist too, good art. We have business together now. We're bringing back like 60-40, and the umbrella of like we're doing stuff, fashion, skate, music. In skateboarding that influence skateboarding. Music's a big thing. So we're coming out with all this stuff. So basically, when we first met, he gave me this board, and I had the white one. I told him it was the white one, and the reissue, and then he drew on it for me on the other side.
Oh, that's cool.
Dude.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he goes in. You might as well open this now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. All right.
He goes. Yeah. Hold on to that.
Yeah,
one.
hold that, Marko.
Or I can hold it.
Yeah, and then you open this
Oh,
because
segue to the.
it's gonna act surprised.
Oh my God! What? What?
Yeah, because the same thing, right?
What? Oh
But
yeah,
I
there
had
we
him
go.
sign it.
Sick.
And he was like, "Can I?" And then he like turned it over, and I was like, "Wow, what's he doing?" And he just
Yeah, yeah,
And I was like, "Whoa."
So that's
Yeah.
how he does it on the top.
yeah.
Dude.
You
Yeah.
draw on the top. Yeah,
Draws
he
on the
does these
top,
quick.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is my boy now. We doing we really connected, and like we're doing so much together. Coming out all this stuff with.
The products you guys are doing, is it collector's items?
It's all collector's items.
All
Yeah,
collector's,
yeah. I mean,
yeah.
you could skate it, but I forgot the Devo board we're coming out with. But yeah.
I was at a booth. I think it was last year. At a
That's crazy.
creative collective, but he had like this actual like an actual live version of it or whatever, and a piece, and
Was it a feather board?
yes, there we go. It was the feather board.
Yeah, he cuts these out. He's doing a big thing for Girl right now. He did Andy, and we have shows with Andy Jenkins and like a bunch of heads, but he's doing a feather board graphic for Girl.
Oh,
And
sick.
it's coming out soon. They're going to shoot at the pad soon, like him cutting out in the whole process for advertising for the board to come out.
Sick.
Yeah,
Cool.
but he cuts them out and makes feather. They look like feathers,
Yeah.
because he's Native American. So we connected on that level, and it's my first board, full circle. Now we got all this stuff going on together. So
Look at that.
yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, and the fact that you were
So-
kickflipping these, I mean, this
Dude,
has a
all
cool
day,
shape.
all day. Yeah,
The shape.
yeah.
You could hold that one, and then Marko.
Should we open up
this.
another?
Shout out to Steve Saiz, man.
Mm-hmm.
Sheesh.
Yeah, Steve.
Dude.
Yeah, he brought me back into
Oh, yeah,
skateboarding.
yeah.
He brought me back, dude. Like, we were doing art together, and like, he was like, "Yo, come back into skateboarding. It's kind of ready for what you're doing and stuff." And I was like, you know what? I always love it. Like, of course, I'm always a skater, but yeah, he really put me back into like.
That's so cool. It's like a full circle
It's
moment with
crazy.
so many like
It's-
synchronicities.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks, brother.
That's what's up.
That's
Shoot.
crazy. That you have
All right,
a
yeah,
board,
man.
man.
Let's see the sports. We're gonna do this.
That's the sample. Remember that one? Mark signed that
this
one.
is some-
Yes. We're gonna talk about that.
Oh, this is but this just came out, right? About a year ago or so.
Well, we were gonna relaunch it. We came out with a bunch of stuff,
Right.
but haven't sold any like officially yet because we're waiting for.
All right.
Okay, 60-40. This is
Alright.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Can't. Well, it's like, yo, let's do something together, my water. We'd be like 60-40 as an art thing.
Yeah.
Music, fashion, all this stuff that it's basically a timeline kind of my life. So it was skateboarding, and then it got into art, fashion, and all the music that was involved in it. So I wanted to encompass all that like a big art project. So he's like, yeah, let's do it, man. You know, nobody owned the name 6040 or whatever. So we started, let's do these boards and tell the story of the board and the history of what's going on. So every board on the other side has a story.
Right.
Like a skate history story. Yeah.
Fire.
So that's my story with Steve.
That's your
And
story.
the full
with
circle about all this.
Steve.
You know,
Okay.
me and my first board, the guy, now we're doing this art together. This
Lance.
this one is
Lance Mountain.
so Lance, you know the story with Lance, how he brought me up and did like literally changed my life because he's the one that put me in the forefront, met Mark and all that. So that's basically the story of Lance. So Lance did a limited board, doing a limited board with us, and they're all numbered and signed. And it's an LA deck, you know. So they all have stories. They all have skate history stories. Yeah. So Foss did this graphic.
Yeah, Mark Foster.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Super sick.
Yeah. So he did that. He drew that for Steve on a net little envelope. And it was of this. And I'm like, yo, dude, dude, we're doing something. You gotta do.
You gotta
that
put
was
on
my
the board.
first board. But let's do it. Your Foss is the perfect dude to do it. And he asked Foss, and he was like, yeah, let's do it. So we're gonna come out with some insane stuff with some insane people. We just got a licensing deal with Devo for 2 years. So we're doing all their stuff.
Congrats.
Dope.
And they're coming out with a big Netflix movie on their, you know, whole history, like, and we're gonna pump all this stuff out at the right time.
Word.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah, it's just little clips and glimpses of.
Because I heard
But
about.
they all have stories, yeah.
You did have an event maybe like a year and a half ago. It was a quick little pop-up.
little pop
in
up,
LA.
like an art show,
Yes.
and there was art there,
Right.
and so everything is along the lines of art, you know, and what my life is to skateboarding. So I mean, we're gonna be making like it's like an umbrella. So 6040, and then me and Steve have Perez with Saiz, and it's like gonna encompass like fashion, art, music with a lot of big names. So we're doing stuff with museums and like, you know, some because a lot of my life without skateboarding, it was just been art.
Yeah.
And a lot of it is I can grab all those things now, put it into boards, but they're all official. You know, they're not. It's not fake. It's all limited. I mean, it's great, man. It's like
As a collector, it's what I want to hear.
yeah,
How many
That's true.
units are you doing per
100 of those.
100?
That's it.
That's it.
Yeah, and you know, more of those and more of my boards. But yeah, a lot of this stuff. I mean, these are very important. This is all telling a story.
Yeah.
You know, everything. Nothing is like just for the sake of. You know, so
Dope.
yeah. And
High
skateboarding can accept that now, you know, and there's collectors like you or
Yeah.
people that want the story with the board, and there's only that many, and, you know?
60-40.
Yeah,
On the comeback.
yeah.
Hype for
40's
it.
back because
60-40 and
art
Perez with
project.
Saiz, yeah. Yeah, and that's the sugar one.
Yes, there's a sugar
The
for
OG one.
the next board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These.
You want to show the Mark board like this with the OG one and the drawing? Yeah, OG sugar.
What is in here?
We can do that OG one, these two.
This is. Bro, I've been
Alright.
waiting. I've been
Alright.
like asking for OG sugar. Marko, you got
Wait,
any
you don't
OG?
got any, dude? Give him some OG stuff, dude.
I'm gonna hold the reissue one.
He's all $2,000. He's all $2,000. You're my boy, but $2,000. This is business.
Finally.
This is business.
Finally. This is
That's a
crazy.
sample. Remember the sample colors we
That
did?
board,
We were trying to find a colorway.
dude, I know. What do you think that price for that board? That's
$10 million. I'm gonna put that in the show, dude. I don't know.
no, that's priceless.
Is this screened?
Is
That's
that
silk, it's
screen?
silk screen.
Holy
100%
smokes,
silk
the
screen.
Price just went up.
100% silk screen.
That was
Signed
So-
by Gons.
Yeah.
So this is
2002.
okay. Hold this one up,
Yeah,
Gino.
talk.
So
All right, this is an original.
this is the reissue.
Yeah, I can tell you
This is the reissue. This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
heat transfer. This is silk screening.
Hold that up. Like
Okay.
right under the chin.
All right. This is a 825, and this is probably a 7
This is dude. This is a 7.5.
7.5. Okay, so we're educating our viewers right here. What's going on?
This is what I skated. Yeah.
This is what we skated back in the day.
Yeah.
Now, this one is natural or dyed veneers, and this one is, we call them dipped. This is a
Oh,
neon
one color. Yeah.
see-through color.
But that's not dip though, is it? It's just
No,
paint. They call it
it's
that.
just we had a discussion
Sprayed?
with,
Yeah,
with Jim Gray.
yeah.
Oh god, it's not dipped.
It's
No, it's not.
I know. It sounds cooler, but
It's sprayed. It's sprayed.
I remember I wanted this color. Remember I was like, yo, I want like a bright neon like pop.
Mm-hmm.
And you did it, yeah.
and it got the concave. Kind of.
It got a
Yes.
little concave, yeah. Dude, I love this board, man. This was like basically the perfect
So look
setup.
at the difference in the concave. See how much flatter the like back in the day the
Oh,
boards used
yeah.
to be. Look at that.
Yeah, dude.
Mm.
Maybe just because it's bigger and it has to have more concave?
This is like hard to control. This was easier to skate. And
Really?
a lot of skaters now like they're going to flat boards.
Oh,
Oh
really?
wow.
Yeah, like the technical skaters.
Mhm.
Like PJ Lat, like he's skating like
Yeah, so, yeah.
Interesting. So hold them next to each other like that.
Yeah.
The colors are this one's a little bit more pale, right?
Yeah, maybe just old and faded. That's
Yeah.
It held up
Close.
well though, honestly.
Oh, it's like more
25
so-
years.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
vibrant.
Okay, can we talk about this graphic now?
Yeah,
So who did this graphic?
Mark Gonzales.
And why a car?
Yo, because
Let's talk about that.
I collect cars.
Okay?
And I'd had cars then too. Carmen Gias and Volkswagens and vintage cars, you know,
Vintage cars.
a lot. So
European vintage
me and
cars?
Mark really
Italian cars?
Italian cars
Fine.
a lot. Yeah, mostly European.
Mhm.
But Mark is really into cars too.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's always
Oh.
been into cars, Vespas, like you know,
Okay.
cool shit. But yeah, I go draw me a race car, you know, because you know
Mhm.
he was always looking at. He loves cars too, so we kind of bonded with cars too, and design, you know, design of cars. He loves Ferraris. I like Ferraris. I like Italian design, Pininfarina, Bertoni, like all the major you know,
Right.
designers. So I go, draw me some cars, you know. So yeah, these are
Okay.
the original drawings.
Original drawings
Yeah.
of that car.
Wow.
Yeah, there you
Maybe-
go.
Do you have to go closer
it-
to the camera?
No, as
or-
long as you hold it up,
Hold it
yeah,
up, you
that
see
that even we'll go like this. I'll help you out here. Yeah.
Yeah, so we were gonna go either with this one or is there another one on here? No, I like this one. Mark, you drew me a couple. So we did this, and this, and I go, all right, I was gonna use this one, and remember I said he was with Lauren at the time, so Lauren drew. I guess he drew over Lauren's picture. She drew this.
Oh,
You know, they
what?
lived in a little apartment together, so she drew that, and he had this piece of paper,
Sugar.
so he doodled stuff for me. And this is when, you know, he was already on a reel, you know? So he's like, yeah, I'll do a graphic for you. So he drew this as this character, and then I'm all, well, on a board, that would look, you know, better, a side graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so remember he drew like Sugar Sports, Team, and
Mhm.
this and that, and then we went with this for the
Yes.
the-
we know this
yeah,
one, Yes.
we went with that. So
Yep.
we drew that, and he did another one here, but that looked cleanest. I don't know. Did we pick it together?
I'm
I
sure
don't
we
know.
did.
We were like,
I'm sure,
yeah, well, yeah.
I'm sure, yeah.
Or are we gonna use this? So these are options. And I was gonna put more fast and like maybe do the whole thing. Remember, I was like, maybe we
What?
want to do the whole thing, but I don't know. That came out
Came
the
out
center of the board.
sick.
So I used that one.
So this was 25 years ago.
Would you trade? Thank you.
Yeah,
Like
2002.
2000 something, right?
Because he
It's about
signed
20
2002 on the.
on that one.
Sample.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So-
So, 02 right there.
That's 02.
What? Look at that,
That's
Dez.
crazy, dude.
Huh?
Got it in. Yeah.
Priceless.
So did you approach Marko with the idea?
I just asked
or
him,
you're
you know,
like, hey?
Mark, I was like, I want to do a Mark graphic, and you were down for it.
Mhm.
Then he sent us all those other drawings,
Mm-hmm.
and then he used a boxer. Then he told us, or Lauren's lawyer, Lauren, his girl, was kind of managing him at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, you only could use just the board, just this graphic. So we had to stop with that.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
So we just use that.
So there's a reissue, Marko. Want to talk about that?
Dude, this color is killing me right
got
now, man.
the
Ah,
big-
man.
So-
Yeah, pull it out, pull it out.
Damn.
Let's
Pull it
drop
out,
it on
okay.
him.
Damn.
Hey,
Come on, Marko. Why don't we come
Wallride-
out with this color?
Wallride exclusive. We got this
So
line
now-
bag.
I'm in the cult.
He's in it. We got him doing
Hey,
this
drink
now.
the Kool-Aid now.
Marko, man.
All right.
Dude,
So-
why? This is sick.
Yeah.
I would have been all over this if you came out with this dip me pink.
So, Gino, you'll sign these,
Yeah, these are great.
and
This is great.
we'll offer them.
Offered. Wallride exclusive, wallridex.com. We got all these different colorways. Gino's gonna do the honors, sign them, and then also spray. We got the spray cans.
Yes.
We wanted to put the actual real touch on it. So we got some spray cans
we have
down.
some spray cans. Gino
Spray
introduced
some of these
spraying.
joints. Gons are Sapphire beautiful.
That's the 825, huh?
Man. And it's here.
Yeah, these are great. Yeah,
It's
these
825.
oh man, this is beautiful. They're all beautiful.
So sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these are gonna be 825 size. You got a bunch of spray cans over there, different colors.
Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why they're out there, huh? Put me to work, huh? Put me
We're
to
gonna
work.
set up a little table
Yeah.
right here. Yeah.
Question
Very
though,
cool.
this was a sample, so like
We're just trying to figure out the colorways.
this is sick.
You know?
So this is probably the only one of its kind,
That's
right?
it.
Oh my god.
And Mark signed it. How much you want to give me for that?
I know.
Ah!
I'm like,
What do you
hold
think?
on now.
What do you think?
What do you think that
All right,
is?
you want to do the whole?
Honestly.
Let's do the
It's
whole.
the only one in the world.
So I'm a collector. I got like 3,000 something boards, right? And
Damn.
I got a problem too.
Is this your collection? Is this just here in your house, right?
So yeah, we'll have like guests come in, and then I'll like bring these boards. Like, all right, man, let me go figure it out.
Yeah, what would you like? I don't even know.
What do you think that would be?
But let's just look at this, right? So it's signed by Gons. It's early 2000s, Sugar Sports, which is very rare to get a Sugar board from this time. It's screened. Man, your pro model. And then this is a sample. I mean, it just depends. Like, it could go easily from anywhere from like $500 to like.
Whatever somebody's willing to pay.
Exactly.
Couple
That's
grand.
usually how it goes. When people ask me, I'm like, how soon do you want to get rid of this thing, you know? How fast? You could list it for whatever and just wait, but, you know, it's justifiable, I would say, for that. That is just sick.
I mean, it's an odd time for Mark to do graphics too for anybody. It's like a
Yeah.
weird like timeline. It's not like now. It's like a little, you know, niche
Yeah,
in
and
time.
I know not on the sample one, but on like these, it actually does say Mark Gonzales, right?
Yep.
Right here, like,
Yeah, it doesn't say it on that one.
right,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he signed it as a graphic. Yeah.
So that's
Signature.
rare. And then Marco, you got announcement, right, with the red
Yeah.
colorway?
So for the WallrideX.com, we'll offer signed decks, and to the skate shops, we'll do a capsule drop,
Mm-hmm.
not signed.
Mm-hmm.
They will only to independent core shops, not online.
Yeah.
So we want to do something different, protect the skate shops,
Got it. Nice.
because the skate shops are kind of disappearing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it would be cool. We offer this one. All right. You remember this shirt,
Yeah, man.
the boxer?
Didn't we make a sweater out of it too?
We made a sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it will be a board, a shirt,
Well, that's a hilarious
grip tape.
doodle.
Hold on the
man.
grip.
Yeah, he gave me so many doodles.
That is hilarious. What's the story behind that doodle?
What was the story behind
This
it?
is fucking-
The boxer,
dude.
and this is the lady on a bench.
Mark was into like boxing, like a lot of boxing.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
a little bit, and I guess he just
He was
doodled
like,
that
"Here you
for
go,
me. Like,
man."
that was something he liked. Yeah.
So funny.
Mm-hmm.
That one, dude, I forgot about that one. That was a woman on the bench. Yeah.
Woman
I'm on the bench.
Yeah. That,
Peace to you.
And you brought a sweater.
Knuckles? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because Mark would do like, he would like spell like
That's
differently.
always
right?
misspelled. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just.
Can I see that, Marco? I think we got to trade.
Like,
I'll trade you the grip for this.
Mm-hmm.
You can say it, but you can't say it.
I'm not gonna say it, but yeah.
Let's
Back then, even fools would say that all the time.
Yeah.
So, what is this one?
That's an OG from, dude.
This is the
That's
OG
never even been
one.
pulled out of the plastic.
That's like really OG.
That's an OG.
Dude,
Can I smell it?
Look at the sticker. Look at the sticker.
Let's do the smell test. Oh.
Look at this thing. Half of
Wow.
it came off.
Okay,
you had
hold
one
on.
more, remember, you had one more concrete, like.
yes, there were like 4.
Oh, there's.
Marco.
Chase designed this for me.
Trade.
Yeah,
Just
Chase designed.
Smell test.
My ex-roommate Chase.
Wow, that's vintage, man.
So,
What the hell is that real? You smell it like that? You know it's real? What the
Wait.
hell? He's off. 2000.
I told you.
have you ever tried to smell the boards? You can sometimes smell the lacquer. Because
You guys are lost your mind, dude. Who
Who
the hell? You guys all right, dude?
All right,
I think you guys are
put it
printing.
up.
You guys have
Put
been
it
printing
up.
too
Put
many.
it-
You guys have been printing too many boards.
Gino,
You
put it
can high
up.
on this
Do the
shit.
X. Do the X.
What
now.
the hell?
You're in now, right?
Have you ever just noticed when you hit that? You guys have been around the wood shop too
Back in
long,
the
dude.
shop.
That glue is hitting you hard. That's 30 years of like
30 years.
huffing,
He
homie.
said 30 years.
So that's the
That's
original,
sick, man.
and these are all reissues.
They can zoom, I want them to zoom in on that because look,
Just smell it.
is that like doing the trick over the
fire
hydrant.
hydrant.
Oh yeah,
So,
who?
yeah.
That was you.
Chase,
So
no,
sick.
but
That
Chase,
was you.
But Chase drew that.
Yeah, but we all had one, didn't
Yes,
we?
we all had one.
What did I
yes.
have? I didn't have one.
You had one. We all had one.
Lollipop.
There was like 4 of them.
That's right. I think I'm glad it's still half there.
You trying to get the guest clip on the Sugar 30-year anniversary?
Damn, that'd be sick.
We are doing a 30 anniversary video project.
What are you gonna like?
So actually, let
on
me
tape,
let me
dude.
mention something. Back in the day, Chase,
Go on. I feel better.
Flip
So,
the other side. Flip the other side.
you know what
And smell
Chase
that side.
does?
There you go. Even better.
Think about this. 20 years ago, Chase, my
You
ex
guys alright?
Yeah.
he told me that I should make Gino the art director of the brand.
Who said that?
20 years ago, Chase.
Oh yeah, you fucked up.
No, so no,
Sorry,
but I
bro,
was
you
no,
fucked up.
but I wanted to ask you.
20 years later.
We
Too late. You gotta pay me now.
we have an opportunity. We're gonna drop this reissue, and then maybe you design a series. How about we put a series of decks together
All right, yeah.
that you design,
Mm-hmm.
That's
and we
fire.
do an issue
Yeah.
with your art on it.
Yeah.
That is
What do
sick.
you think
right.
about something like that?
Yeah.
Plus the guest clip though.
Yes.
What does that mean? What I gotta do? Take from
Just-
those flyers
just-
some shit? I'll do a
You
no
just
comply.
roll on the board, man. It's all good.
You know I just can't
Um,
roll on the
You
board.
just
I'm not
roll
gonna-
up. That's how Marko starts. That's how he starts. Remember? That's
He
what he told you like
finesses you.
30, 25 years ago.
Oh, just try it. Not just ride the board.
Next thing you know, you're
I'm
designing.
like slaving away,
You're
dude.
in the back huffing and smuffing.
It is the X cult, dude. You're gonna be finessing me in, man. Now I'm like recruiting fools.
Are you ready for the next board?
Yeah. Let me give you this merch. We'll do a swap.
That's sick though. I like that.
That's sick.
Incredible. Next up.
We're gonna talk about these 2 boards now.
There we go.
Reissue, original.
Whoa. Oh.
Sugar Sports.
I gotta sit for this.
Yeah.
board. I'll take this one.
I gotta sit for this one. Damn.
All right. So
Talk to me, please.
Yeah. That's a way skinnier board, obviously, and then we changed it a little. Steve, he does all the, the computer stuff and all that, and
Okay.
dude, so it coincides with Lance's LA board, because
oh yeah, where's that one?
it's just the heritage of LA and it's skating, So I was like, yo, I need to reissue the OG. Like, I don't think anybody knows I did the Dodger graphic
Fire.
way back then, so.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of coincided with that, so I reissued the Sugar board, but as a 60-40 deck, just as an homage to where I'm from and all that. And, this is telling the story of I'm from LA and, born and raised, and it's like, this street kid just coming up, and, Lance is from LA, and, it's just kind of tied together with everything. So I was like, yo, I have that I'm going to redo the graphic.
Yeah. It's got the little map right
And
there.
you did the map better, or he did.
Yeah,
it better.
yeah, it's cleaner. Yeah, what happened, Marko?
Hey,
Faded out on me, dude.
No,
You're like, no, raise it up. I don't like that area. Yeah. I don't go there.
Yeah.
I don't go. I'm west side.
No.
Let's drop it.
I don't go east of the 405.
Ah, yeah. What was up with you guys, dude? You guys would never come out. Dude, I had to go to courthouse every time, dude. I got to go out there all the time. No, I was sick out there.
Yeah.
But yeah, you guys were like, let's go make a whole mission to come out to Highland Park, dude. You would kill it, though.
This is Sugar. Wow,
So-
it tripped me out. I didn't even know. At first I thought it was 60-40,
That's
then I
the
learned.
one.
Sugar, yeah.
Sugar
Yeah,
original.
Yeah.
LA board.
Mhm.
And then how many of these did you make?
Like 100.
100.
Yeah, 100 of these.
What?
Yeah, with
Oh,
the,
yeah.
with the
And
story, big story on the back. No, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, we're coming up. I can't believe I forgot the Devo deck, dude. That thing. Yeah. It's,
We'll want to talk about the Devo deck?
yeah,
We'll-
the
we'll-
Devo. Okay, so the next step to do our project style 60-40 Peralta Saiz
Mhm.
was do music. So we have a friend that was doing stuff with Devo, and they just yeah, they'd be interested in, because the Devo is a big influence on skate music, Their first video was all skate, Alva and all those dudes were in it. like in 1980, Wall or something. But along those lines of the heritage of skate punk music, skateboarding, early day stuff, we were like, all right, for the next phase, maybe get Devo, you know? So it's been in the works, just getting to know them, seeing if they want to do stuff with us, because they know we're artists, you know? They know the art world, they know. So they kind of like entrusted us, you know, looked at, you know, what we've done and stuff. So, you know, and Steve knows Tony Hawk, and, you know, so we're going to get this board actually is designed. It's in the shape of the Energy Dome hats, you know, the hats they wear. So it's stacked Energy Dome hats with cutouts. Like it looks like the shape of the Devo hat, but it's stacked.
Right.
Yeah. So we're going to give it to like Tony and whatever, you know, skaters, and see if they can skate and do certain grabs, do this and do that, do a whole campaign on it. So yeah, it's an awesome collector board, you know, officially licensed, Devo merch, Devo, you know. So we're doing a lot of stuff with them in the next coming 2 years. You know, we got
you got
so,
congrats,
music and like skate and
feels good though, right? It's like, dude, you're doing your thing.
It's really cool. And then we're gonna do a Warhol board, but official with the museum, because I had a big show at the Santa Monica Heritage Museum right there.
Yeah, it was too big for me to bring it.
What? Oh yeah.
Get
Dude,
it, right?
it was. I brought some paintings too. If you want to show clips, get clips of them.
We'll show.
Yeah. But I did a show with unpublished Andy Warhol photos.
What?
And they drew all over them, like they blew them up into like canvas, and then they had a big show at the museum. So I'm gonna use that whole collection on decks.
Sick.
You know, like sponsored by the museum, official stuff,
Yeah.
all official stuff. You know, stuff. My whole life is gonna be in back into this full circle.
Congrats on all that, man.
Thank you,
That's
man.
amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Highland Park out here. Let's go.
Always. But yeah, man, that's the story on that. But yeah, these boards, man, this is forever, like
This is like
iconic, you know. But yeah, that's the OG.
this is another like 7.5.
That's like a 7.5, yeah, maybe 7. A little bit, yeah.
Another one.
I love skating that board.
And you got the OG sugars, man. Been waiting.
So
Yeah, it's still in the rat shrink, kind of.
this is done by
Ren and Stimpy guy.
Ren and Stimpy guy.
The
I
art
used to work
actual-
for Ren and Stimpy.
How did you get that artist?
So the artist, I don't know how I found him,
Hold that up, Marko. You gotta
Yeah.
show that.
but he's from Burbank. His
Oh,
name
nice.
is Ray, and he did this board. Yeah.
It's amazing when you
He
told me
worked
that.
on
I
the
was
show,
like, oh,
yeah.
yeah. You did a whole series.
Yeah.
Was it
Yeah,
a
it's
team
like-
board? The other one?
It was like I think 3 boards in a series,
Okay, and I got
like
the.
different characters.
You gave me the drunk one, of course, huh?
The drunken lobster.
Yeah, that's how you thought of me, huh? I didn't even drink.
Yeah, super flat.
Drunken
skinny,
Wu-Tang.
7.5. And look at the stain. You don't get this. Yeah, you see the stain?
Yeah, that.
We don't have this
Why not?
wood stain anymore.
You can do all this other crap, like
Right.
Yeah, but not like this.
You see how the
This
wood
is from,
has
the
like
90s.
oh, it's like peppered.
yeah, yep,
Yeah.
peppered wood.
Well, why not? Peppered steak.
I don't know.
do
They can't do it anymore.
When you see that peppered
Maybe
wood,
like
that's
that.
when you know.
So
Oh,
you-
really?
You can tell it's
And when you smell it,
Yeah.
huh?
Smell the
Smells-
pepper. Yep.
When you smell that pepper, ugh.
It's a thing, man.
You guys are crazy.
That's
with
how,
this
yeah,
pepper.
it goes.
Peppered lingo.
Pepper, value goes up.
That's crazy.
Pepper, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that pepper in there, dude.
Wow, dude. Marko, you used to screen boards.
I got them screened.
You got them screened.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
just screen them. Yeah.
Yeah, I got them screened. Silk screen.
That's all they did back. There was none of the.
There was none of the
transfer.
heat
No.
transfer. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all.
And that's why, like, boards from, like, that golden era, from, like, what, 96 or whatever, till just those screen boards or the slicked, they're worth more because of that, the extra process.
How much do you think
It was
that
much-
board's worth?
This one right here?
It was
Okay,
much
let's-
harder.
this one?
$200.
Man, we'll talk.
Dude's trying to take everything, huh?
Trying to go crazy, man.
You got like 9,000 boards, dude.
Yeah.
I need more.
I know.
You got slicks?
Yeah, got slicks, dude.
Dude. What would you say your like craziest board is?
Craziest board, great question. We had
Like one you can't live without.
can't live without. Oh my god.
You got world boards?
Yeah, I got old world boards. I have a 90s Mullen board. Do you know the poker dogs
Oh,
one?
yeah.
They're all playing poker.
Uh-huh.
I got that
Okay,
one.
yeah.
We had someone pull out last week a freestyle. And I have a 85 Mullen signed freestyle board,
wow.
like OG, which is kind of
Is
crazy.
it the checkerboard, the skeleton?
Right.
Yep.
Right. And then, you know that brand? Remember that brand Fucked?
Yeah.
FUCT?
My homie
Yeah.
used to skate for him.
Yeah. There's a cool like Pepe Le Pew Fucked board.
I remember they used
Yeah,
to do the
it's cool.
Godfather T-shirts and like the Goodfellas. And...
Yeah. So just
That's sick, dude.
these are sick though. Show
Dude,
these
come
off.
on, man. What?
Marko strikes again.
They came out sick, huh?
This,
hey.
this is like
Gino.
Cholo, lowrider, dude.
Gino, these were printed today.
Dude.
Today.
I could
Smell
tell.
it. Oh, yeah. There you go.
You can
That's
smell that
like
lacquer.
2 hours ago. Hit me.
Fresh lacquer. Yeah. How could? Oh my God.
Yeah, what?
I know. Look at that.
The flake?
You
The
know,
flakes.
talk about pepper.
I got
Oh.
screwed, dude.
He said I got screwed.
I got the little flat, no shine.
Oh my God. Look at that
Dude, I
one.
want all these.
Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
It gleams in the lights. See that?
What? That's like space. That's like
So sick.
that's
I'm
like Bowie.
I'm gonna get you some of these.
Space Odyssey right there, dude. Come on,
It's tricky.
man.
Yeah.
That's
So,
beautiful. You can do that nowadays.
hey, for
No pepper though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly.
Look at that for
Can't
compar-
replicate
put them
that.
together next to each other.
Yeah.
Look at the difference.
So this is it. This is the.
That's caveman,
Time-lapse.
and that's like
Star
the
Wars.
year 2000.
Look at that.
Wow.
So
It's trippy.
we'll get you on this. You'll do your thing, and I'm excited. Like you'll sign them, and then you.
Dude, I'm gonna
you're about
dull
to
all
spray
these out for
tan.
you because I'm pissed.
He said,
I'm gonna make these all ugly
yeah.
for you, dude. 'Cause I'm pissed. Why didn't you come up with this when I was skating?
I know.
Um,
so
No,
we
that's
did.
beautiful. Yeah.
Can we talk about your art now?
Yeah.
Yeah, the real.
What do we got here?
All right, here we go. We'll do these. Yeah.
Whoa.
So yeah, this is a mag that comes out skate mag that Ballard does.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Ballard does an issue every year, and it has a big history in Girl and like Mark, and
Mm-hmm.
he does this one of them a year. This is last year's, and he did a big interview on me, and it's a lot of art. The shows, some shows I had, came to my house, did a big interview, big spread in there, and it focuses on a lot of art, and skating. I talk about skating too. Exo
Like a
Flowered, yeah.
Coffee
Exo Flowered.
table book.
It's like a coffee table book, yeah. And so
Check it out.
yeah.
Sick. Oh yeah, I just saw something, a quote from Templeton in there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a big thing on Girl. Oh, here it is. Here's all this stuff.
There it is.
What's your style? Like, what kind of style of art do you do?
I basically have a couple styles
Mhm.
that I incorporate. There's more like a fine art one. There's more of a contemporary art. There's more of like a,
Oh, and this one?
Sure.
I would say like
you.
Like this one. What is this one?
Yeah, it has a contemporary.
this would be a fine art one.
Mhm.
To
Fine
me,
art?
that's like a still life style, and that would be more like a more contemporary,
Yep.
fine, like a I don't know, just like more structure, more
Mhm.
squared off. I would say cubist-ish style.
Yeah,
a lot of empty
yeah.
space, but more just balanced.
Mm-hmm.
And this is more like a still life, realistic-ish
Mm-hmm.
painting. But I kind of add that with that if I do, I'll add like a cubist style or like a surreal. This is a surreal.
Yes.
I would say
Mhm.
surreal. Yeah. So I mean, I just paint what I feel really, because a lot of people stick to one thing. I ain't gotta do one thing.
Right.
But yeah, there's no rules for me.
What
Paint
you
what you-
feel, and that's what you. Yeah.
Paint what you paint and then
I mean,
come up with a label
I mean,
later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and here's some fashion stuff I did for
Ooh.
this. I'll hang the fashion stuff like art too. Here's this gallery I had. There's some
That's
photography.
sick.
Des, let me tell you something. So back in the day, when we skated together a lot, Gino was always into fashion. He was always had this denim jeans that he would stitch stuff on, or draw, or
Yeah.
you were early on before anybody.
Yeah,
did that.
yeah. I
You
was
were
always like,
remember doing stuff with fashion.
yeah, that was
Right.
It's a huge. It's all the same to me.
Early
Mhm,
2000s.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was like nobody was kind of doing that in skating or anything.
Oh well, there's
yeah,
like a
here we go,
picture
yeah.
of you right there, with the patched.
Painting, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
With the jacket I made and some pants. But yeah, it goes, there's another style of art to do, you know. Yeah, I mean, it just keeps going. Here's another one. Yeah.
Rad.
I mean, garments, painted on. Yeah, it's just, some other pieces from galleries. Big paper pieces, those are huge. Just, at one point here it says I just want to be juxtaposed. And I actually was. Mark actually, I wasn't in it, but I, stole a little picture. Mark had a interview in it, and he had my painting in the background.
Hey, yo, that's
I got in!
It counts. Technically, you're in, man.
Technically. Yeah, so, it's just like stuff like that. It's a big thing, a big interview,
Yeah.
More pieces. And then the skating.
Wow.
Because
That's a
skating.
sick shot right there. Yeah.
So yeah, it's just like big girl retrospective. Pretty cool to be a part of that. But yeah, that's one thing. That's part of the skate stuff too. And here's okay, when I started painting, I just wanted to get into skate art mags, just let me that's pinnacle. And then I got real serious about art and really just did like hardcore for 20 years, over. And I was like, one of my dreams was to get into like a major art magazine, like a major
Publication?
major publication, like a huge one. So a year ago, 2 years ago, I got into this Art in America, and this one of the biggest, it's top tier, so like Coons is in this, and a lot of people. So I got a little thing in here that gets back here, and I was just like, dude, that's like everything,
Congrats.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, it would just be recognized at all, coming from where I'm coming from, and all that. But yeah, it was this, and just the prints and editions. So it was just that's a huge painting, but it was like a recognition that I never thought I could get,
Oh, that's a huge painting.
It's massive.
Dimensions.
It's massive?
Yeah.
Big as this wall.
Oh, wow.
Really?
Yeah, maybe half. Like, yeah, it's huge.
How long does it take?
That actually took me like a week to do. Doesn't take me long to paint.
Do you do that one you have it on the floor? Or
that one, no, was actually like
wow.
against the wall, yeah.
You brought one with you, right?
I brought big ones.
Big one?
Big rolled ones, yeah, just for you to check out. Yeah. I mean, I was going to bring some other ones, but...
Didn't you say, like, Marko's like, hey, Gino has one, but it requires, like, a truck. It's like...
The one from the museum, right?
All my pieces are cute. Yeah, one from the Warhol
one?
show, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kept one, the rest sold, but I was like, I need to keep one. So I was in it the next year, again, and it was actual full page. Like,
let's go.
Yeah, it was actual, like, serious. So after that, I just, it is what it is, but, coming from skating and, taking art as seriously as skating, there's another career, fashion and all that, but.
And I mean, it's kind of evident in your story, but per your words, how did skateboarding kind of open up more doors or help you transition or become a better artist?
Yeah, I mean, skateboarding taught me all the like morals or like the push or drive to like actually like do something like a dream, And if you can do one, you can do another, But I was around artists, my dad, Mark, all that. But yeah, this one actually me skating away. I always had like some mural I did, but yeah, they got a full page in this one.
Where is this mural at?
It's in downtown. It was in downtown because my buddy's like, he's like, yo, get a shot, and the magazine asked for a pic. So I was like, dude, I gotta incorporate the skate. It's,
Yeah.
There's no skating in these,
Yeah.
And I had to. Like,
you got it in.
I'm always giving love to it, So yeah, that was cool.
Show the camera. Yeah. So you can.
Look at that. The colors are fire. Like, wow.
Yeah,
that's a dope mural. Yeah. How long did it take you to get that mural up?
That took a day.
Wow, you're working. You work fast.
Yeah, I work quick. I just think, think of something in my head and just do it. But I've been doing it for so long, just like anybody, any artist, is just like, or your craft, you just kind of, you're professional, so you just do it.
Right.
You know how you work, you know how to lay first colors, second colors, and just go from there. But yeah.
You're very productive, Yeah.
You do it long enough. You're
Comes
just
with
like,
time, yeah,
it
very
comes with
much.
time. You get your own style. You get your own like technique, and then they just go for it. Yeah, and it just comes. The more you do it, the more quicker it becomes. Yeah.
How can people find you, support, online?
Yeah, just Instagram, really.
Handle? What's your handle?
Gino with 8 O's, so it's like Gino. Gino.
We 8 O's at the end.
8 O's, yeah.
Okay.
So that, and then GinoPerezArt.com.
Cool.
Yeah.
GinoPerezArt.com. Word.
Just stuff throughout the years, and
We're about to.
television appearances, KTLA, museum stuff. It's all kind of on there.
Gino, what about, do you have any like words for like up and coming skaters / artists out there? You know, any suggestions? Like in the art communities, like you made it, Chase made it. It's really hard to make it as an artist.
Well, yeah, or anything,
Anything,
professionally,
yeah.
it's
Right.
probably really hard,
So yeah, you have any words? For, like,
I could just say
up-and-comers?
what I did. Just don't give up, really, and really, like, honestly, take it seriously. If you half-ass anything, even in your mind, it's gonna show, and people can see right through all that. So live it, like suffer for it if you have to. If it's because it's hard, and there's a lot of people that are doing just what you're doing as hard. So you got to stand out in some way. What I didn't really go through galleries or anything. I just lived this crazy life in my own way and hung out with more professionals. I kind of like, I was with already dudes that can be like, yo, I'll give you a show here, or like, do a show there, I wasn't really asking. I was just kind of like, right time, right place, ready for it. So kind of just put yourself in those circles where other dudes are serious, and they're not fucking around. They're not, and just show like, yo, without being cocky about it, because they got egos too, and stuff. So just kind of like be humble, be real, just like be real, like, and surround yourself around other real artists if you can, And, anyway, I just kind of got lucky, I just kind of the person I was, but it's a little luck too.
But I mean, they say it, right? Luck is more preparation meets.
Yeah, exactly. If you got it,
You said stay ready.
Yeah,
You're ready.
Just work hard and get not your style down, but get like work until you have like you're confident and you are ready, because somebody's gonna ask you, yo, fill this place up, like, and if you don't have work already, they're gonna see like, yo, where's all your stuff? Like, you gotta be real, basically, and just like work hard,
And how do you measure success? Because I feel like as an artist,
I think it's increments. Like, for me, I just wanted to be in a skate mag, and then you're in that, and then you go, well, now I want to be into this. Now I want to be an artist. Now I want to do fat. Now I want to do this. And if it all like ties together, and it's all like one community or one, you could do all of it. Especially now, like, when I was doing that stuff, it was like limited,
Yeah. Now it's
Yeah.
internet.
Now everyone's love. Everyone's just like, that's kind of why, like Steve was telling me, you get back into this stuff. Like, dude, everyone's like that. I'm like, I was so out of it the world was so long, just painting and doing, and now it's like doing podcasts or trans world interviews or, stuff like that. And it's just so easy because I just have so much work,
Ready, see?
Well, but yeah,
Even
but that's
after
like 20 years
but
later.
that's it, decades, and things are coming back around. That's why we have the graphic from decades back, and so
and there's millions of stories, millions of new ones, and it's cool to be like embraced by skating again,
boom.
And so I'm doing boards again. Yeah.
Well, we're hyped, man.
Thank you. Man.
Keep going. We're tuned in.
That's all I know, man. Just like you guys.
We're about to experience it.
All right,
Spray cans, signing up some boards.
Yeah.
All right, right on.
Should we
Let's
do this
do it.
thing?
All right. Well, Gino, man.
That's it, man.
The homie.
Yeah. Dez, aka FlippinBoards, Marko, Sharko, Jazbinsek, legend.
Do I gotta do it? Do I gotta do it again?
Do it one more time. One more time. Gino Perez, Wallride X. We're signing off, guys. Stay tuned. Exclusive
That's
boards.
a cult, dude. I'm in.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
and then maybe you'll get into the shot.
Maybe
All right,
Gino,
yeah.
you go on the other side.
Damn.
What is this?
I don't even know what I did. No.
What is the art?
Oh, this is at a big show in downtown, and for like, actually it was for the 60/40. We rented this massive space for kind of like the land signings and stuff, and I
Right.
painted this there probably like a year ago.
Yeah. Thank
So
you,
let's
man.
see,
It's
how do we-
beautiful.
Yeah.
You might as well. I mean, it's right here, you know. Man.
All right, so this one is.
Yeah, this is on
Different-
tarp. See,
different material.
it's a tarp.
It's a tarp. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like a tarp. I used to just paint on like stuff like that. This is a surreal piece, you know. My dad used to always swim in the ocean, like with my little sisters on their back, as far as you know. You can't see them anymore.
Really?
Into the
Wow.
dark, like the
Yeah.
dark. So this is kind of about
Well,
like, oh, Daddy, come back, you know. And this is all the little, you know, the characters that I thought were gonna save them, maybe, or like, so it's a water thing, you know. So yeah, I think there's a little ballerina in this one. See, this is flaking off. Like when I sell them, they whatever I put them out in the sun sometimes, in the weather, you know, and then whatever they want to do, you can coat it. I'll give you permission. I'll tell them, and they could preserve it. But while I have it,
You're gonna let
it's
it-
gonna deteriorate. It's
yeah.
gonna be like that
age.
look,
Yep.
you know, because that's, you know, it's been years like this, you know, 2 years or so, and I'm not ready to sell it. So, you know, I'll just keep things for a long time until they're cooked. They'll buy it, and I'll pull stuff off, and they're like, "Yo, wait!" I'm like, "No, that's done now." Like, you know,
Yeah.
and they love that. You know, people are into like you touching it.
Right.
You know, so yeah, but that's that one.
Cool.
Love
All
it,
right.
man.
So
Yeah.
this one,